That's better, but because I'm like, why is my son talking to a 12-year-old? You know, he's 18, but but no, it's not that much better because she's 24, he's 18, and I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? Well, this girl has been sheltered her whole life. Her mother still like sits on her. She still lives at home. Blah blah blah. She's very innocent minded, which I like Caden. And I'm thinking, aha, this explains it right here. So they talked for the next 4.5 to 5 hours about everything, anything, and nothing all at the same time. And next thing you know, Caden's talking about Erica all the time. And I'm going, oh boy, okay. So I don't know. We'll see. They're friends. It's nothing like
That
serious.
is so hard as a parent, though. I remember those days. Oh man, it's so hard, especially that first love of your child. You're like, oh man, you know you're going to see that heartbreak, and you don't want to prepare for it. But hey, it's a life lesson. It sucks though.
He's been through that part of it already. He had a girlfriend that was 17. He went to the one I think I told you guys he went to homecoming with, and or no, junior prom, that prom thing. He went to prom with her, right? I showed you guys the picture. The 2 days after the prom thing, junior prom, I'm sorry, they got pictures taken, all that stuff, and they were an item for a while after that. He comes to me and he was pissed, and I was like, what's going on, dude? And he was like, this girl, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, what is it? I got a bunch of people that told me, I guess after they saw them together at the junior prom, he got a bunch of messages from people that said, you might want to be careful. She's a bit of a hoe, okay? And she's done this, that, and everything else. Come to find out, the girl was messing around with her ex-boyfriend. She's 17. This dude was 28. And they had been together, if you know what I'm saying, like a couple days before that. So,
Dang.
yeah.
He needs to get away from her.
I'm like looking at I'm looking at my wife going, where the hell are this girl's parents at that this is okay? Well, she doesn't live with her parents. They moved out of the area. She didn't want to go, and they allowed her to stay with her friend. In turn, yeah. What is wrong with parents? You know, so he got away from her quick, and I was like, thank God. Thank you. So he's been through it. He's a little heartbroken at first, but he got over it. He's doing good. So either way, good morning, everybody. Speaking of, I'm sorry I neglected this. Who all do we have in here this morning? Doodle, it looks like Miss Alicia. Good morning to you. Steven's Adventure, same to you. Of course, the lovely Doodle sitting up here next to me. Mystic Butterfly. Hello. Virginia Wolf, good morning, brother. Good to see you. Sergeant Smellgood's in the house. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you today. Out there, hard working. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Get to work, Spanky. Who are you talking to calling Spanky?
That's what I call him, is Spanky.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Love it.
The little rascal Spanky.
Absolutely.
Not Spanky, not the whole soup Spanky.
Oh, no. I get it. That used to be my nickname when I was a kid, was Alfalfa, because I had my cowlick that would stand up all the time. They used to call me little Alfalfa all the time. Let's see. Walt Harris. Dago here. Good to see you, my friend. Chopper's in the house. Welcome back, Chopper. Good to have you here. Let me see. Where is everybody today? It is Sunday, so I guess. Candy girl in the house. Good to see you, Candy. Good to have you here. Share this out, everybody, if you will. Please. And let's get some peeps in here to wake up with us this morning, if we can. I did put it in the Discord, I thought, but not everybody is probably even awake yet this morning. It's early, guys. It's okay. We got time. And I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Preston over there at Doodle's house. I hope you're having a good day, bud. And make sure you're good to mama.
Oh, he's rotten.
That's all right. Let me see here. Guys, let me make sure that these notifications are working. That young love stuff can be tough, but it is awesome. Oh, it is. Yes. I remember the good feelings back in the day. I'm telling you. Nothing was better at that time, but hey.
Good feelings. Oh my goodness, so much anxiety, the nervousness. I wouldn't go back and do that for anything. Oh my God, I'm old and there's no way I could date. I'm just an oddball.
I couldn't do it either. It was very strange for me when me and Brandy started seeing each other because, like I said, thank God we were friends first. That's the only way it worked because I was so weird. I got married at 18 and started a family. That's all I knew. You know, I didn't get to really do that after high school, sowing your wild oats type thing. So I just was the most awkward oddball that you have ever seen in your life trying to talk to women. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Oh my God, that's Spanky. That's funny because he can flirt well and it embarrasses me. So he told me I was pretty, and I told him I bet you need a fluffy pillow with them wide shoulders. Who says that? And I said that. I was like, oh my God, I'm just not made for this.
That's great. That's great. I love it. And of course you're pretty. Don't be ever stop doing that to yourself. I hate when you guys do that to yourselves. Stop doing it. Let me see here. Trying to make sure everybody's getting anybody that's awake are getting the notifications here. I know, guys, I probably set you back. Like, what the hell's Dago doing up this early? Damn it. I wasn't ready for this. It's all good. It is all good. Let me see here. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to let everybody know what we're doing this morning. If they're not sleeping, I'm probably gonna get cussed out for waking people up too. All right. So what are your plans for today, Doodle?
Just the normal cooking, cleaning, playing with the kiddo. That's about it today.
Absolutely. What are we cooking today?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe we had burgers and fries yesterday.
That's what I'm doing today.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm not real sure today. I'll probably leave it up to him.
Sounds like a plan. Absolutely. Yeah, we're doing. Well, my wife loves. We both do. We're doing mushroom and Swiss burgers today, and homemade. I call them homemade, not whore-made. Homemade. French fries. Fresh hand cut fries.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did yesterday. I didn't add the mushrooms though because of Preston, but yeah. That sounds great.
Mushroom and Swiss burger. It's my wife's favorite. Period. There's no two ways around it. And I also have to make the other regular burgers because half of our family doesn't like mushrooms. I love them, but it is what it is.
I have my days confused. We had chili yesterday. I had burgers the day before.
I was gonna say I thought you said something about chili last night, but that's okay. All right, come on in, everybody. Jilly Bean, good morning. Good to see you. So we're doing burgers today. It's on me. I'm the one making dinner today. She made welcome and good morning, Philip Hughes. Mr. Hughes says, hi, Dago. My daughter's wedding yesterday was beautiful. That is amazing. At Buell Park. Oh, yeah. Buell Park is a nice place. You know where that's at, Walt. Hermitage, PA. The rain held off for the ceremony. Vow said by the water. Oh, that's awesome, Philip. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm glad that went well for you, sir. T-Red will bring the hot dogs. I bet he will. That's great to hear, Philip. I'm glad you guys had a great day yesterday. That's awesome. Congratulations again. Good morning, Dragonfly. Good to see you. Squishy Bum. Good afternoon to you. Good morning from me, but good afternoon to you. Arctic Fox in the house. What's happening, my brother? Good to see you today. Let's see. Walt Harris is in the house. I grew up during the white guys and hip hop era. That wasn't me. Are you sure? Because you brought it up, sir. Just saying. Let me see. Again, 28 peeps in here, guys. 14 likes. Let's try to make that match and get this out there somewhere so everybody can see it. If they want, make sure that you're subscribed. If you already aren't, hit that like button. When you come through the door, share it out. And again, subscribe. And when you do subscribe, guys, hit that bell so you get everything we do and you don't miss a thing. Please and thank you. We got lots of different things to talk about today. Again, all sorts of current events, and a good cup of coffee is the best way to wake up every morning, guys. And I enjoy it. Arctic, it's great to see you, my friend. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing great. Today's football day. I get to watch my Browns lose again today, I think. I think they're playing. Yeah, they are playing today, so they're probably going to lose. I'm sure. Such a bad game. But on a good night, or good note, roll tide, roll tide, roll tide. We took that game like nothing, I believe. Good morning, everybody. Let me see. Did somebody just pop in? Before cell phones, dating was way different. Before cell phones, everything was way different. Virginia, and we all know that. Just trying to give it a few minutes because it is a Sunday morning and I'm a little earlier than I normally am to get everybody in here.
I'm thankful I didn't have a cell phone when I was a kid. I mean, really.
Me too. Me too. I'm glad none of us did, because think about it, you guys. Things were so much easier and better back then without the phones. I'm telling you, it's the greatest and most convenient thing that we have in the world. And I'm sure back then we all would have wanted them, but I'm glad we didn't have them, to be honest with you. You know? They've caused so many things. Now, I do. Good Molly is in the morning. What did I just say? Good Molly's in the morning. Jesus Christ. Good morning, Molly's in the house. That's what I was trying to say. Good Lord, I can't even talk today. Couldn't talk yesterday. Good morning, Molly. Good golly, it's early for you. Jesus, 10, 9, 8. It's like 7 in the morning. What is going on with you, Molly? I feel that way about the internet. Yeah, I can say that. Mark and Betty, good morning or good afternoon to you. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Everton won yesterday, first time this season. Thumbs up the Toffees. All right. Yeah, I have no idea what I just said, Molly. Sorry. And you're the one that shouldn't be awake. I'm probably still sleeping and don't even know it. Who knows? Come on in, everybody. Let me get this shit set up here for you. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So we all know the storm. Of course, the storm's done its thing. And it's caused so much damage, guys. Oh, wait. I lied. I spoke too soon. It is now raining here, of course. Jesus. Jesus, what is going on out there? Yeah, it's coming down pretty good. So we're going to check up on that. There's a couple storm cells that were working their way through. But I guess there's, according to last night, they're not supposed to be very dangerous. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me find it. Hold on. Again, everybody jumping in. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us for the morning show today, guys. I hope you guys are ready to get some things moving. That's 2 days ago. All right, let me see here. Show.
The family of 4 they have been found.
They have been found.
Yes, they have been found.
I'm trying to think. It starts with a B, right? The last name?
Yes, yeah.
I can't say. Boudreaux family?
Yep, they've been found.
That is awesome. We've had a lot. Last night on Mom's show, she put out a lot of names of people that were missing because of the storm, and there was a lot of people that had been found. That's awesome. I love hearing that. That is so good. Great news. Thank you, Doodle, for that info and that update. Is there any details behind it, hon?
Well, her sister finally got a hold of her. It's like I guess they just couldn't get a hold of them yet, and then she finally got a hold of her.
Awesome. I am so happy to hear that. Yeah, there was a lot that had been being, little by little, they'd pop up, being found and connecting. You know what I mean? So that's good. I am so glad to hear that.
Yes, but I'm sure they've lost so many.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, quite a few. I think there was 56 to 58, my last count that I saw last night. But this has been one of the worst storms I think I've seen in I don't know how long. And again, like I said last night, it was definitely under forecasted, in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people were ready for it. But again, Ryan Hall, he was kind of on point with that stuff at that point. And he warned people, this is going to be a lot worse than you guys think it is. And guess what? It was. Let's see here. Give me a minute, guys. I'm having a struggle because some certain things are not working. Here we go. Let me see here. Show. They're taking breaks. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to bring you a live weather coverage thing, and they're all on commercials. Just a minute. Just to see what the weather is showing. Because those two other cells they were talking about were supposed to be not making it inland. Hopefully that's still true and that there's no danger of those. Because God knows nobody that's been through this already should have to go through that again already. I just dropped a new bees news with Chopper. Hey, that's awesome, Chopper. Let's see. It makes the news in the UK if we get 40-mile-per-hour winds. Not a lot makes the news. Bork, bork, bork to you, Miss Molly. 28 peeps in here. Guys, hit the like button coming through the door. Share it out if you will, please, please, please. Yeah, just give me a moment, folks. The weather channel's breaking, so it's Fox weather. So just a minute. Trying to get it live for y'all to see what's new and what is going on. We have a few different subjects. Of course, we're going to talk a little bit about what has happened lately with the weather, what it's done, because there's some new updates on that as well. Where is Miss Cass and SRB? I sent them an invite. Miss Sherry, I hope she's all right. I don't like to bug people too much on Sundays, but hey, it's morning time, everybody. Are you gonna open up for me now? Not yet. Not yet. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on in. I know. I was gonna say it's 7 for Cass too. SRB should be on my time, but it is Sunday. I'll excuse it. Surprise! Walt was on time this morning. Nobody can pick on Walt today because he was on time. What do we got here? Doodle's running away. I hope things are calm in your area, Officer Smellgood or Sergeant Smellgood. I'm sorry, and you guys aren't too busy down in your area there. And again, I hope you're all staying safe on the streets there with what you're doing and what you got to deal with every day. And again, we appreciate you joining us today, or every day for that matter. What's the weather? You said it's raining in Missouri right now, Doodle?
Yeah, it's just a nasty day.
Smellgood says, just rain and crime. Sounds about right. There you go. Thank you, sir. Like I said, as long as you're being safe, that's what matters. All right. They came off their little break here. So let's see what we got for Fox at least. Fox weather.
911 calls because this was truly an unfolding catastrophe and 911 call centers were overwhelmed. Governor Roy Cooper in North Carolina, this is out of North Carolina, issuing well in advance of Helene's arrival, a state of emergency for that entire state. But it was Western North Carolina, Asheville, the historic built
226,000 power outages, you guys. That's insane.
More village that endured some incredible flooding. The Swananoa River is one of the rivers that in Asheville sneaks through. You also have the French Broad River.
Good morning, Crazy Linda. Welcome to Meatballs in the Morning.
You can even notice, keep in mind when we're looking at some of these aerial images, it's one thing to just see it. It's another thing to observe when we talk about stoplights. Those things, on average, about 20 feet. A lot of the tops of those stoplights were from the water, but easily we had more than 10 foot of river water here. Homes, which a typical.
Good morning, Kel. Wonderful to see you today. Hope you're having a great start to your day. It is wonderful to have you here today. Arctic says that it is sunny and cool here in Arkansas. I was driving around with the top down on the Mustang yesterday. I bet. At least you're not under a damn tornado watch anymore, or warning. I think Brandy had said that the other day that they were getting tornado warnings dropped left and right too. So hey,
story ranch style.
Good to hear, bud.
10, 12-foot ceilings. You had folks climbing quite literally to their roofs asking for help. It is a catastrophe, and we still have, Rick, this morning, major flood stage along several of these rivers, not to mention there's still likely rescues that need to happen, but because of poor communication, cell phone towers inoperable, it's tough to get a hold of everyone.
And all the pictures that we have.
Good morning, SRB. Sorry to wake you up so early. I hope you're having a great start to your day, and thank you for joining us today.
Haven't seen yet because this is such a widespread event. Not every place can get a video in or out of it. And we have Jane in North Carolina going out trying to tell us some of these stories. The water's receded, at least there. All that water is going to take a while before it dumps out into the ocean. That's why we still have flooding, river flooding concerns downstream. But I tell you, in the Appalachians, the pictures you've been showing, Jane, certainly show us some of the devastation. But just tell us about the stories that you're hearing from people there on the ground.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, is trying to get the stories out there so that people can understand what is happening here. I mean, communication is very hard to come by. Cell service, signal, all of that has been down. I mean, it's spotty in some areas. I mean, we have it here. We're in town. You go 10 minutes up the road and you are in complete darkness. It is a no-go zone as far as trying to talk to people. A lot of the people I've talked to as well, couple have come by. They can't even watch the news. They don't know the scope of this. The fact that there are more than 400 road closures in western North Carolina right now, officials are saying, do not drive, do not try to leave your location, don't try to come in, because the thing is that you are going to come across these road closures. We had those problems yesterday.
Good morning, Demon Dog. Welcome.
Northbound on 421, which takes you up to the Tennessee line, and we got stuck in traffic, and it got worse as the day got on. It's a 2-lane road. One of those lanes is blocked by rock slides and debris and downed power lines. And suddenly you've got a problem on your hands. And so we're going to continue to tell these stories. I spoke to one woman yesterday. We were up in front of this green way or green avenue or green road. It was off 421. We had this home that had been a rock slide and debris up against the front of it. The rushing water carved a new path in their front yard, went like a fork on either direction. But there was another home off into the distance. The end of my day, that woman came and talked to us, and she said that her and her husband have been trapped in their home for the last 2 days. They had a weather stem camera, she said, or weather stem gauge. They said they had about 16 inches of rain in a 48-hour period where they were. But the problem was that water, that cut through their front yard, it blocked them in their driveway. They can't get their car out. They don't have power. They don't have service, especially where we were up on 421. She said she still has yet to get in contact with her family members around the area to make sure that they are okay. And that's just one of many stories of the same magnitude. So it's difficult. I know National Guard has been deployed here in Western North Carolina. I believe it's just over about 150 troops. On top of that, you have Red Cross, you have FEMA. We had Samaritan's Purse here in Boone. They set up their station, and they're trying to get their way out and about just to make sure that people can have resources. There are several boil water advisories, 50 communities in the mountains here in the several counties from Watauga down through Buncombe counties. There are no water supply, or if that water supply has been returned, which we had last night here in Boone, water came back on, and so far seems to be safe. But a lot of these restaurants haven't reopened. Even though they have water, it's dangerous to drink. And so I've seen a lot of people with the Publix off to my left. A lot of people are coming in and just getting water bottles to stock up, because we don't know how long that this could be in play. And, thankfully the forecast, when you look at this, we still have rain coming today, tomorrow through about, I'd say, Wednesday, with that sprawling upper level low, some of that remnant Helene moisture is going to come out of that. We could see rain rates. I was reading the discussion this morning, about a half an inch up to 2 inches, but it's isolated, it's sparse. And so not expecting anywhere near the rain totals like we had, of course, with the brunt of Helene, but still even a tenth of an inch, a half an inch of rain over the next day or two is going to create a muddy mess. And
well, that's good. Good morning, Stitches. That's good to know that it's not going to be what could have been with those other two cells that are out there working their way through. That was kind of unnerving to think that everybody that went through this just went through this, and that there was two other storms brewing that could have really caused some more problems for these people. And thus far, that's not going to be a problem. So, I mean,
How does that work? Have you ever been in a situation like that?
I've been in storm damage, but not quite tornado like aspects, but like there's a name for them. I can't think of what they're called.
Well, what about the families that don't have like money to get money or go to get water or food? Like, do they offer that to those families, like FEMA, or how does that work?
Well, communities, like when I was with the fire service, we would go around trying to help people that have been power outages and don't have water, don't have this, don't have that, trying to help in that aspect. And we would get a bunch of cases of bottled water or the jugs of distilled water or whatever and pass them around to people. But we've never been in my area, other than way back in 85 when I was a kid. I didn't do much then, but in a situation where we needed something like this done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would imagine, we've helped out with like storms that have knocked the power out for like 2 or 3 days and stuff like that. Like I said, the fire department would drive around and working with the police and stuff like that, sheriff's department as well, trying to just make sure everybody's safe, everybody's okay, checking on people, bringing cases of water to people. We also set up at the fire department one time because we had a really bad snow one year, and things were shut down. It in some senses it knocked the power out in some places too because of the ice and everything. And we set up at the fire department a place where you could come and get water, coffee, and some of the families, like the wives and stuff of the fire department, cooked up meals for people that couldn't cook and stuff like that, and you could come there to eat and stuff like that. We've done that. But that's when you're going through a situation like this, what do you kind of hope that everybody kind of like comes together and becomes community again.
I would hope so, because I mean,
Yeah.
I worry about little like children and the elderly. Like, how would they get their food?
That's it right there. That's the biggest thing. The elderly, especially, children, typically you're hoping that their parents are able to provide situational stuff for them. But the elderly, we used to check on the elderly a lot. Storms, when the weather was too hot too, and we were in like a heat wave or a heat advisory, we would go around checking on the elderly to make sure they're okay. Any kind of power outages, we always used to do that as well. So yes, most definitely. That's my big worry in a lot of ways. Oh my goodness. So yeah, let's see. Is this the one I'm looking at here? They're not showing it, damn it.
Oh, okay, Crazy Linda. She says that once it's safe for National Guard to come in, they'll set up staging areas to hand out food and water. That's great. Okay, thanks.
That's a good thing too. Yeah, I was wondering the National Guard situation, what happens. I don't know anything about that, but again, I've never been in an area where I've been in a situation that National Guards had to come in to help. So that's a good idea. Thank you for bringing that up, Linda, because I was wondering about that last night, actually. 1 second here. Okay, so our National Guard opened up the armory for flood victims here. They provide food, clothing. That's awesome too, Stitches. That is very good to hear. Very good to hear. Make sure, welcome everybody that's popping in here. Anybody that's out there just kind of watching, not in chat, thank you for being here again. I appreciate you for joining us. Please hit the like button if you will, and share this out. Welcome, Miss Zelda. Wonderful to see you. Thank you to the Blue Crew for being here today. I always appreciate you all so very much for doing what you do, because we know that I couldn't do it without you. So I just found this out this morning in the news today, or yesterday, I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody's heard of the Wright Brothers Memorial Airport Museum. Mama Duck, welcome to you. There are a lot of resources that will come in. I've worked a lot of natural disaster events. They will be setting up. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think the Red Cross gets involved in some senses with that too. Let's see. Food, water, tide trucks show up for people to do laundry. Really? That's awesome. I didn't know they do that. Good morning, Kim Marin. Welcome. Good to see you. It's great to have you here. MREs. I knew about the MRE situation. Yeah. I know that because I live near a military installation, that they will pass out MREs when there's disaster issues going on, which is a really good thing because some people have nothing, you guys, and I mean nothing. And when you can't get food in, or you can't get to food, or you can't do things, MREs, you can't go wrong. You can't, and they have those stockpiled for years. They last forever. So it's a good point, Mama Duck. Thanks for bringing that up. Linemen for yes, there were. I know for a fact, First Energy is our electric service here. That they left yesterday from the area here to go down that way to help with all that stuff there through First Energy. Welcome, Donald. Good to see you. Good to have you there. Hope you're having a great day. It's been a minute. Water med units, pet food companies for yes. We got to thank everybody. I liked some of them too. I thought it was cool to eat them, the MREs, but some of them are pretty gross. My son used to bring them.
Oh, the pound cake ones are good though.
Yeah, the spaghetti.
We get them for prepping, but the spaghetti and the pound cake.
Mm-hmm. My oldest son, when he was in the Army, he brought some home and had us try them. They had one that was like roast beef or something, and it. No, that one I couldn't do. The rib one, yeah, the rib was good. I liked that. Good morning, Chick Bait. Welcome. Good to have you here. Tide loads of hope. Okay, Molly, I will. If there was only a hero to step in with some bounty paper yeah, yes. There you go. Good to see you, Chick Bait. That's awesome. Let's see. So, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Wright Brothers Memorial Airport Museum in Ohio here, but are the Wright Brothers? What is wrong with me today? I'll let this explain it. Sorry. Hold on a minute. I can't speak today. I couldn't speak yesterday either. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Glad to have you with us tonight. We are starting with breaking news out of Kill Devil Hills. Multiple people we're hearing are dead after a small plane crash. We're told this all happened around 5 tonight near the Wright Brothers National Memorial's First Flight Airport. Now, according to information from the National Park Service, the plane was trying to land when it crashed into a wooded area. Then it caught fire. Now, it's unclear how many fatalities there were, but officials say First Flight Airport is closed until further notice. We also know that the NTSB is investigating and the FAA has been notified. Of course, we'll keep you posted as we learn more on air and on WTKR.com. The park, we're also told, will be closed tomorrow, Sunday.
Oh, that happened. That's a pretty nasty scenario. And they're saying there's a lot of people that might have been involved in that. I'm trying to find that now. All right, so they're saying there was multiple fatalities in this very sad situation. 1 second, here we go.
13 News Now at 11 begins with breaking news tonight. Officials in North Carolina confirm multiple fatalities in a single-engine plane crash near the Wright Brothers National Memorial. It happened around 5 this evening in a wooded area near First Flight Airport. Miles Hood is live in North Carolina tonight with details. Miles, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Dana, I'm outside the Wright Brothers National Memorial Park here in Kill Devil Hills. It's where the First Flight Airport is, a part of the complex within the national park. And I spoke with a Dare County Sheriff's deputy a few hours ago who told me that at the time there were still some people inside the park. Now, what we know about this tragic incident comes from officials with the National Park Service. They say that a single around 5 p.m. earlier tonight, multiple people are dead as a result. Now, the crash started a fire that burned the plane. It was eventually put out by a local fire department. Now, National Park officials say that eyewitnesses saw the plane as it was descending, and one woman I spoke with on the phone says she saw it as she was driving to the store tonight.
Plane, it looked like it would be like two-passenger, really little plane, and at the beginning, I thought he was really high, and all of a sudden, he just went down a little too quick. But I thought, I'm no expert, but I've seen a lot of other planes land before. And this one particularly went down so quick that I thought that was too low.
The National Park officials have told me that the First Flight Airport is closed until further notice, and they've also announced that the Wright Brothers Memorial Park will be closed tomorrow. Live in Kill Devil Hills, I'm Miles Hood for 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Miles. The NTSB is investigating the crash.
Am I the only one that's noticing so many plane crashes lately? And they're always the small ones lately.
The littler ones, yeah, I was going to say that too. No, you're not the only one, because you actually just took the words right out of my mouth. I was getting ready to say almost the exact same thing. There's been a lot of plane crashes lately, guys. And this, in the Carolinas area with what's been going on, I wonder if it had anything to do with weather conditions or stuff that has happened, with the hurricane issues too. I don't know, but I'm trying to see something here. Yeah, I got another clip for this as well. Very sad situation again.
People died after a single-engine airplane crashed into a wooded area at Wright Brothers National Memorial's First Flight Airport in Kill Devil Hills. According to the National Park Service, witnesses say the plane was attempting to land at the airport, and following the crash, it caught on fire. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the crash, and the FAA now notified. The airport is closed until further notice, and the Wright Brothers National Memorial will be closed tomorrow.
All right, so now it had nothing to do with the weather, obviously. So that's still a very sad situation. Welcome, Ramen. Good to see you today. I hope you're having a great morning. And yes, I agree. They are very frequent. Plane crashes and train derailments have become pretty common lately, at least over the past year. I'll say that much. And Molly says, nope, I know Molly noticed it. We all know that. It is very scary, Kel. I agree with you on that. Very much so.
That's a great picture, Molly. What? Do you see her picture? That's a good picture of her.
Yeah, it is. I told her that. I told her she looked like Christina Aguilera in that picture. I swear.
She does. You're right. Yeah.
She was like, no, I don't. You're silly. I said, no, you really do. You really, really do. I told you, Molly. That's why I only get on a plane. I don't fly. I won't fly. I haven't flown since I was 14 years old. I will not fly. I'm sure you'd have to Mr. Teamy to get me on a plane and completely knock me out. Just saying.
Same with me. I'm not a bird, and I'm not going to spend the last seconds of my life trying to be. I am not doing it.
Nope. We were born without wings for a reason. I'll tell you that right now. That's it. So Thank you, SRB. Guys, please hit the like button if you have not subscribed. Please, if you haven't yet, share this out and make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything we do. I know a lot of people that do, Kim. A lot of people love flying. My grandmother would fly everywhere and anywhere, anytime she could, just because she liked it so much. Not me. I just can't. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Just not my thing. Let me see.
I love that T-shirt, Kim. I love it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, took the words out of my mouth again. Absolutely, absolutely. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm having, I don't know if it's weather or things, or my apologies, but I'm having some weird things going on over here with my internet. In and out.
I don't think anyone minds. I think we're all on slow motion today.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you understanding. Let's see here. Come to find out, I don't know if anybody's familiar, not really in the sports world. Miss Zelda's says you've been a member for 19 months. I think it's been longer than that, but happy Dago anniversary to you, Miss Zelda. Congrats, and thank you for being part of this family. We appreciate you very much. It's nice to see that. I think it's been longer than 19 months. I really got to say. Probably been closer to 20, 24 months, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. My mom and dad went on a Concorde before it stopped. Oh, wow. That's been a minute then. Yes. And we love you too, Miss Zelda. Absolutely. But for those of you that are familiar with the sports world, Baker Mayfield used to be the quarterback here in Cleveland. Great quarterback when we got him. And he moved to, where's it, Tampa Bay? Yeah, the Buccaneers, I think that's the football team in Tampa. But anyway, I was reading a news story this morning that he got evacuated from his home because of this storm stuff. So it's affecting everybody, not just the everyday people. It's affecting, people, football players and other people too. This is a real thing. The storm's really done a lot of damage and caused a lot of problems for a lot of people. In a bad way. All right, what else do I got here for you guys? I wrote some stuff down. I was trying to be a little bit more together, but my internet's not cooperating today and it keeps jumping in and out. So bear with me. And I can't read my writing either. That's funny. I was reading another story this morning. We're talking about we've talked about the Diddy stuff on and off for days now. And it was a story that brought up the freak off things that they were talking about, that they were stating that the freak offs were so bad, the situations that he did, that even his cocaine dealer took off and left because it was too much for him to understand. And I'm thinking to myself, this is a drug dealer. They should be used to things that are like illegal and things like that, But to leave, what the hell was going on at these things for somebody like that to walk out and say, that's too much, I'm out of here? You got to wonder. You got to wonder. Let's see here, guys.
How about chat? I wonder what they want to see.
Yeah, guys, I've told you guys before. I got a bunch of different little things, but where are we at here?
Kel says no Diddy.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting really tired of that myself. And there's really nothing new that we don't know. Jamie Foxx states that Diddy poisoned him, blah, blah, blah. All sorts of things. So who knows? Oh, yeah, that's the other story I was going to give you guys too. There was, we know about Marcellus Williams that was put to death the other day. Alabama had someone that was on death row that they put to death, and they used the nitrogen hypoxia to do this. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. This is a strange situation. That's what I'm saying, Demon. When that happens, there's something not going on. Something wrong going on over there for real.
I bet he has trouble with collars. Just
What'd
saying.
you say? Say that again.
I bet he has a little bit of trouble with collars. Just saying.
You think? You think? Maybe. Just maybe.
Alan Eugene Miller was convicted in the workplace shooting rampage that killed 3 people in 1999. It happened here in Pelham. Here's a look at the scene from that day. Miller was a delivery truck driver at the time. Prosecutors said that Miller killed Lee Holdbrooks and Scott Yancey at one business, then drove to another location and shot Terry Jarvis. That scene and the details leaving people in the area shocked.
Very surprised. You don't expect anything like this normally down here.
Miller was pulled over and arrested later that day. Miller stayed behind bars while the case made its way through the legal system.
The interest of the state was that he not be allowed the opportunity to make a bond.
As the case was presented in the courtroom, testimony indicated that Miller was delusional and believed his coworkers were spreading rumors about him, including that he was gay. A defense psychiatrist hired for the trial found that Miller suffered severe mental illness, according to court documents. But it was said that Miller's condition wasn't bad enough to use as a basis for an insanity defense under state law. Jurors convicted Miller after 20 minutes of deliberation and then recommended a death sentence, which a judge imposed. The death row inmate's execution date is now September 26th. This will be the second attempt to carry out Miller's execution. The Alabama Department of Corrections attempted to put Miller to death 2 years ago. Officials called off the lethal injection after the execution team wasn't able to connect the intravenous line. The state faced a midnight deadline to get the execution underway before the death warrant expired. Now the method being used will be nitrogen hypoxia. The method was used for the first time in January in another Alabama execution.
New at 10, Alan Eugene Miller was executed tonight. Miller was sentenced to death after being convicted of capital murder. In 1999, he murdered 3 people in Pelham. Miller was put to death by nitrogen hypoxia, and this is the second time ever in the U.S. Miller survived an execution attempt in 2022 by lethal injection when they were unable to access his veins. ABC 3340's Valerie Bell witnessed the execution and shares more about what happened tonight in Atmore.
Alan Eugene Miller was executed Thursday evening. The drapes opened at 6:12 p.m. and closed at 6:32. He was strapped to a gurney and had a mask on. He spoke. His remarks ended by saying, quote, "I didn't do anything to be on death row. Thank you." When the gas appeared to start flowing, Miller could be seen shaking and gasping for air. Miller's time of death was reported at 6:38 p.m.
Everything went according to plan and according to our protocol.
This was the second time in Alabama that nitrogen hypoxia was used as the method of execution.
Just like in Smith, we talked about there's going to be involuntary body movements as the body is depleted of oxygen. So that was nothing we did not expect.
Miller did have family members and attorneys present for the execution. The victims' families were not in attendance. In Atmore, Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 News.
Governor Kay Ivey saying in a statement tonight that justice has been served and she hopes the families of those murdered can find comfort. And Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall echoing that sentiment of justice, asking the people of Alabama to join him in prayer for the victims and their families.
Well, that's 2 within a week. That's wild. Really, really it's sad and bittersweet, I guess we could call it. Let me see. Here, I'll give you another. I guess in North Carolina, because of in anticipation of flooding because of the storm. I just caught this story too. This is kind of a little bit wild. This dropped an hour ago. They started releasing this water finally, probably because they're worried about, failure on dams and whatnot. Good morning, Miss Sherry. Thank you so much for joining us. It is great to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I appreciate you. Walt, you're asking Walt for a late? You do not need a late pass ever. None of you guys do, but especially not you, Miss Sherry. Come on now. That number is so hard to process. 500,000 gallons a minute. That's a lot of damn water, folks. Well, it's good to know that they're prepared or preparing for, avoiding possible disaster in that sense. That's really good to know, in my opinion. Also, let's see. Where are we at here? Is it going to work for me? I thought this was an interesting story too that I just popped up this morning. It's about this woman that put some type of a listening device in her hair extensions. Okay. And it goes into her doctor's office. It happened years ago, I guess, but it was just brought to surface this morning. I read it again. I don't know why, but I don't know why they brought it back up again. I don't know if it happened again or whatever, and she recorded her doctor insulting her while performing procedures and then listened to it after the fact. And I'm thinking to myself, first off, why would you think to do something like this? Unless was this done like maliciously so that you have a reason to sue the doctor? Or did you have a reason to believe that this was happening? I just thought this story was crazy, you guys. So I figured you guys would be interested to hear it.
Comments caught on tape by a Houston woman who says she secretly recorded a doctor and staff during her surgery. Now, in these recordings, you hear remarks about her looks and her personality, and ABC's Gio Benitez has the story.
Listen carefully, because few ever hear this. She's a painter. Secret recordings a patient says she made from the operating room. Ethel Easter says she hid a recorder in her hair extensions before going under the knife for a hernia operation. Easter says the hospital workers made disparaging comments about her body.
I was appalled. I was distraught. I was violated, thinking that I'm lying there naked after the surgery, and they have me still uncovered talking over my body like this.
And listen to this.
Precious, yes. This is Precious over here, saying hi to Precious over there.
Easter considered that to be a reference to the main character in the movie Precious.
It was racially profiling me. Yes, I was offended by it.
Easter says she decided to secretly record her surgery after a tense meeting with the doctor.
We had some choice words to us in clinic when we didn't book her case within 2 weeks. Really? Including, I'm going to call a lawyer and file a complaint. It doesn't seem like the thing to say to the person that's going to do your surgery.
In a letter to Easter, the hospital, Harris Healthcare, says it has alerted staff to be mindful of comments at all times, but they say no further action is being taken.
Round and round they go, wheel of annoying patients it goes.
In a separate incident, a Virginia anesthesiologist is paying the price after a man going in for a routine colonoscopy accidentally left his iPhone recording during the procedure, capturing this while knocked out.
And really, after 5 minutes of talking to you in pre-op, I wanted to punch you in the face and man you up a little.
A judge ruling the doctor in that case needs to pay $500,000. And in this new case, the hospital tells us it won't comment because of patient privacy laws. Easter is considering a lawsuit, but she says she wants doctors to just stop speaking this way about patients in operating rooms.
Anyone who's gone under probably has wondered, but wow, that's stunning
That's right.
audio. Thank you so much, Gio.
How about that, y'all? I mean,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I would react to that.
I'm saying, and you got to wonder at this point, like, has that happened to any of us? You know, I've been under a couple surgeries myself.
Who am I kidding? I know exactly how I would react to that. I would be up in that doctor's business.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And yo, Willie, roll tide, brother, roll tide. It made me think, like, as I saw it, I'm sitting here going, like, when they did this surgery, what the hell were they saying about me? And it's so unprofessional, you know what I mean? And that anesthesiologist that said what she said about that, well, you know, that she wanted to punch him in the face. Like, that's a really expensive comment, in my opinion. $500,000 because you said that. That's pretty crazy. It is a high stress job. I agree, chick bait, 100%. But you still gotta be, professional. Come on now. Like when I was working in EMS, I dealt with really ignorant people, like nasty people. You got to do what you got to do. You know, when you're not around that person, you can have your conversations with your husband, your wife, your spouse, whatever it is. That's just not the way to be when you're in the middle of a situation doing surgery on somebody and you're making cracking jokes about their body. And no way. Do you guys like the Cowboys and the Yankees too? I do not, Walt. You're a funny guy. Ha ha. That was in well, I can't remember what state that was in. That's a good point though, Kel. If it's a one-party state, yeah. Michelle E, hello. $500,000 is kind of high, I think, too, over a comment. But hey, it is what it is. It's an expensive lesson to learn, in my opinion. But hopefully that woman will never do it again. It's not surprising, though. And that's what I said. The woman that put that in her hair extensions, I'm thinking, why in the hell would you think to do something like that to begin with? But it was because there was a heated conversation. And you got to wonder if some people are doing things like this on purpose to try to get paid, folks. You know, I hate to say things like that out loud.
Right. I mean, you don't want to piss off your surgeon.
No. Not hell no. Somebody's cutting into your body. Jesus, like they were doing stuff to my brain. You're my best friend. I will do whatever you want. Please be nice to me. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, here's some cake.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you want. Until you sew me up and you make sure that my brain is working correctly. After that, we can talk then, but not right now. I love you. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Please let me clarify. I'm not defending what they did. Some people. No, I understand. Chick, you're fine, hon. I absolutely understood what you meant. Yes. No, absolutely. I knew exactly what you were saying. Red velvet cake, huh? You like? That's my twin's favorite cake. Popcorn and cake, Miss Zelda said. And because they put in his record that he had hemorrhoids when he didn't, just to mess with him. Wait, back up. I missed the first part of that, I think. Hold on a minute. Or did you say something else? No. Okay. Right. Good morning, Tomboy. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Sunday, and it's great to have you here. 36 peeps in the house, guys. Please make sure to hit that like button when you come to the door. Don't forget, please, if you will, and pretend like you like me just for a little while we cover this stuff. This is a kind of a sad story, but pretty crazy as well, guys. It happened 2 days ago. This little girl needed 40 vials of antivenom after not realizing that she had been bitten by a rattlesnake. Can you believe that? This tiny little thing. And that's scary to me. I got a 7-year-old little granddaughter that that would scare the hell out of me. The guy was recording the post-op instructions. He didn't say, oh, yeah. Gotcha. Absolutely. I've got to go get groceries. But, well, for what? You don't have to eat. You don't need to eat, Alicia. It'll be all right. I'm just kidding. Be safe out there. And I will see you soon. Let's see. Miss Bonnie Bailey's in the house. Good morning and welcome. Good to have you here. Brutally Honest is in the house too. Welcome, Brutally. Good to see you. Yes. I mean, that had to have hurt this little girl. That's my understanding is snake bites do not feel good. All right. Here we go.
In Gilbert, a 7-year-old girl bit by a rattlesnake is lucky to be alive after the family claims that several doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. In fact, the second grader went more than a day without being properly treated. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with Allie and her family this afternoon about the terrifying situation.
I got 2 blues.
7-year-old Allie Brassfield is in good spirits.
Do fun games that'll keep her active.
Especially since she just got home from the hospital after being there for several days.
Was very shocking.
Her mom, Amber, telling us that earlier this month, Allie and her dad were out for a walk near Gilbert Regional Park when Allie took a fall.
It didn't hurt right away.
But then they noticed her ankle started to bruise, so they went to the hospital.
They said everything's fine, go home.
When they did,
Oh my God, they sent her home. That's
This one.
good God. That's insane. Like she
How
could have
did
died.
How did they not know what was wrong with her? You know, she felt that when that snake bit her. How do they not know?
You should be able to look where the bite is and kind of figure out. I mean, working in EMS, I know what certain types of bites look like, and I'm not a doctor, and I could have probably figured it out myself. That something's wrong with that. I think Michelle just dropped a $20 super sticker. Good gracious almighty. God bless you, Michelle. We appreciate that so very much.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Yes, thank you so very much. Like I said, God bless. It is so very appreciated, Michelle, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And thank you for being here with us. I appreciate that very much. Yes, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. There again, the lovely Miss Doodlebug sitting up here next to me today. There's the link to her amazing channel. She's so amazing. Thank you, Arctic Brother, for putting that out. We do appreciate that so much, guys. Go check out Doodle's channel. If you have not yet subscribed to it, show a little bit of love, guys. She does a lot to help put out stuff on the missing, and she does a great job with it. So thank you so much. All right, Kim, we're about to find out the rest of that here in a second.
Allie became sick.
Something abnormal, like you don't usually start throwing up with a sprained ankle.
The bruise on her ankle then spread to her entire leg, turning to a dark color.
They call this a sprained ankle. There's puncture marks from where the snake bit her, folks. How do you not see that? This is a malpractice suit if I've ever seen one in my life. Look at her foot. That's bad. All right, Alicia, be careful out there, hon.
And went to the hospital again, and still doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. That is until they went to Phoenix Children's Hospital, where doctors ran a toxicology report, learning Allie was bit by a rattlesnake.
Was no puncture wounds, no one saw a snake, no one heard a rattle.
Bringing little relief to
okay, here we go. No puncture wounds. But how?
You know she had to kill the bite.
I mean,
surely, right?
Yeah. And she's tiny. She's tiny. Okay, well, Arctic, Stevie Wonder MD was the attending physician, but how are there no puncture marks? That doesn't make sense to me. Something that's strange.
To her mom and sister.
It was just all that much scarier knowing what the reality was.
Doctors then rushed Allie into emergency surgery, doing all they could to save her life more than 30 hours after she was bit.
Multiple blood transfusions, and she had to have 40 vials of anti-venom. Even the toxicologist said, like, hey, you're my new record. I've never given this much anti-venom before.
Amber believes it was because of how long it took to figure out what was wrong. But 2 surgeries and dozens of vials later, it worked.
They saved her life. They saved her leg.
Incredibly grateful to the doctors who saved her daughter's life, Amber now worries about the cost of this, telling us their insurance doesn't cover anti-venom, which can be anywhere from $1,000 to $17,000 a vial.
Very overwhelming to think you might
Oh my God. 1,000 to 17,000 a vial at 40 vials. Holy hell in a handbag, guys.
Right, but that would be, if any reason at all to hit bankruptcy, that would be it. I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
really.
Right, for real. And no, Sherry's right. Not all rattlesnakes have rattles. That's not even what I'm worried about. How did she not feel the bite? And how are there no puncture marks? I've never seen anything like that in my life. How does a rattlesnake bite you and there's no markings? It should have swelled where the bite was almost immediately.
Oh, wisdom says it happens. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. I've seen one snake bite, and it wasn't a rattlesnake. It was a black snake, and it left 2 little puncture marks that swelled around it. They were pretty much looked like you got bit by a vampire. And it was on somebody's their forearm, but it was a black snake. A rattlesnake, I don't know. I guess obviously it happens because it happened. It's just, this is crazy. And that poor little girl, like I said, 30 hours. She's lucky she made that. You know what I mean? As small as she is, that doesn't take much for that venom to affect her body. She could have had to have her leg amputated, and it could have actually killed her if it would have went to her heart. So, that's wow. That's wild to me.
Might be leaving with a $400,000 bill.
While they wait to see what happens, they're focusing on getting Allie back on her feet.
She has a wheelchair and a walker.
The second grader has another surgery coming up, and then will start physical therapy. In the meantime,
You can do it. We're going to get you back playing.
it will be more board games with the family.
I got the ice cream.
The family has started a GoFundMe account to help pay for those medical bills. You can find that link on our website. We're in Gilbert, Chase Golightly, 12 News.
That's wild, folks. That is wild. We are the only country where you can get right. You know what? It's interesting to me. Last night we were in Mom's show last night, and what's his name? Doodle. Thor. I can't think of his last name. He's a doctor, an ER doctor, and he's from Europe. And he was explaining last night that where he's from, where he originated from in Europe, there's no cost for medicine and or medical care for anybody. Can you guys imagine what that would be like? Because that's pretty much what runs this country is big pharma and medical bills, and why people can't afford to live. You know what I mean? I was just like, wow. What? I mean, I know Canada has, it's easier there, but there's no charge for medications and or like being treated. That's something I just couldn't. That's hard to process. 25,000 per dose. Jesus.
It's really hard with healthcare because I went like 10, 15 years without health insurance. And I'm telling you, it's really, really hard. It's crazy. Even dental work. It's ridiculous that in the United States, we have people with horrible teeth that have to get loans to get dentures.
Yep.
But yet we offer so much to other countries. It doesn't make sense.
That's why I have the pretty mouth that I have right now, because I can't afford to get that fixed. So yeah, I get it.
I had the same mouth for a while. I really did. And I mean, it's pretty sad when we have to save to buy dentures. I mean, are you kidding me? That's uncalled for.
I know. Well, insurance companies only like to pay for necessity, is what they're saying. I've been told that before, that they won't cover certain things that are not a necessity. I'm sorry, folks, but I think teeth are a necessity in most people's lives. Okay.
Well, just the infection alone is dangerous to your heart. And if you can't get that fixed, I mean, that's going to cause more problems later on. So I don't know. I just don't understand that.
I'm right there with you, Doodle. Right there with you. Look at this. Miss Sherry celebrating her Dagoversary, member for 22 months. Wow. Says I'm a permanent fixture. Well, you're not going nowhere unless you yeet yourself out of here, because I sure as heck am super happy to have you in this family. I know we all are. We appreciate you, Miss Sherry, and we love you to death. So I appreciate you very much. And thank you again. Happy Dagoversary. And thank you for being in this family. We love you. I only said that 15 times, but I wanted to make sure I was saying it the right way. Sorry. Yeah, a dental infection can definitely you can have a lot of problems from that, folks. It's crazy. That should be one of the most important things as far as insurances go, but it seems to be the last. Let me see here. Her eye surgery was $13,000. My brain surgery, I told you guys, was $175,000. Thank God that I didn't have to pay that, or it would have never happened. Thank you. I was going to ask for that. Thank you, Zelda. That is the link, guys, to go to the GoFundMe if anybody's interested in helping out that family with the little girl for the anti-venom. I'm sure any little thing would help. So, again, if anybody wants to help with that, $1, $2, they all add up, guys. Any little bit could help. That's a lot of money to have to pay to save that little girl's life. So I absolutely understand. Thank you, Zelda, for putting that out there. I do appreciate that very much. All right, let's see what we got next, guys. Guys, got to show you a little bit of doorbell news. What happened during Hurricane Helene? Let's see what this is all about, folks. That's what it's titled. What happened during Hurricane Helene?
On this episode of Doorbell News.
Hey, you had something to drink?
Man, get your ass out the motherfucking porch!
If there's one thing you would change in the world to make things better, what would you change?
Give me my back right now!
I think somebody's in my home.
You're now watching Doorbell News.
Let me call her real quick. Sorry, what? Let me call her. She can come inside.
I already took the pictures.
Answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
What the hell just happened?
North Aurora.
Did that guy just steal a package right next to the FedEx guy?
Wow.
I swear to God, that's... What the hell?
She can come inside.
I already took the pictures.
Answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Did the FedEx guy steal a package too, or what the hell's going on here? Or is he picking something up that they're sending out?
North Aurora.
I don't know. I don't know what he put in his pocket either.
Well, he had his phone up, and a lot of those FedEx guys carry those handheld things where they put in their info for to send it back to the company that they've done what they've done. And I heard him say, "I've already took the picture," but that dude was gone. And why was he standing there with the FedEx guy? That's what's weird.
Do they know one another? Maybe they know one another and it was a setup deal.
It could have been, but the guy said, "I already took the picture," and then off he goes. So that was a weird situation. I'll say that right out of the gate. And now we have Molly. Guys, this is Molly here in Illinois. I don't know what she was doing in Illinois, but what are you doing in Illinois, Molly? Ray Baltic, welcome.
She's probably on her way to Missouri.
Right. Agreed. Maybe that was it. Maybe the guy didn't want to leave the package after that one was stolen. That makes sense. That's crazy. That is crazy. Demon says healthcare, insurance, doctors, it all needs to change. Yes. Everything, we're in the land of the free, America, but everything's not free. That's the problem. No, it was the FedEx guys. Okay. I don't know. That was strange, though. That whole thing was weird. Thanks, Mama. They missed them. I diagnosed my leg was dead about a month. They said it was a miracle that one didn't travel and take me out in the month they were sitting there. Wow. Yeah. Took the package so it wouldn't get stolen. Something was weird with that whole thing. Yeah, that's agreed, brutally. Agreed. Yep. All right, guys. Let's see what Molly was up to.
Illinois. A cat is seen laying a smackdown on a possum for eating.
Whoa, did you see them eyes light up behind that cat? Over here to the right? That was creepy. Watch this.
North Aurora, Illinois. A cat is seen laying a smackdown on a possum for eating his food. Lafayette, Louisiana. Check her out.
Welcome, Brandy.
I'm sorry to wake y'all. I moved into Norwood Drive, and I think somebody's in my home. And I don't have a cell phone to call 911.
Jonesboro, Georgia. Miami, Florida.
Why are you bothering me?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Yeah. Get lost! Corpus Christi, Texas. Reddington Beach, Florida. Hurricane Helene hit, and it's reported to be one of the most powerful storms to ever hit the United States, with wind gust speeds of up to 140 miles per hour. Millions are left without power. If you got a beach house in Florida, this is what it looks like in your backyard. Albuquerque, New Mexico. A neighbor shared this video of a person sleeping in his carport. Lafayette, Louisiana. Check her out.
Hi. Baby?
Let's see what happens.
Uh-oh, Mama. Okay, you can like the brother. Yeah. My boy, wrong. Oh my God, so close to you. So we're okay. So if you have some more talking, okay? Oh, it's locked.
What does she have in her hand behind her back? Is that just a water bottle? I think so. Okay. I thought maybe she was holding a gun or something, or a pew pew.
You got 10. You know?
Can I help you?
Hey, you have something to drink?
Yeah, you need the water?
Yes, I do. You know, preferably some ice would be good, like a cup if you have plastic.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what you think.
Okay.
Okay. And then
How about a water
you have
hose?
cigarette?
No.
No cigarette? You have a banana?
What the hell? I need some water. Can I have a cup of water with some ice? You got a cigarette, banana? You want to make me a pot roast? Some carrots and potatoes and apple pie? What the hell? This is what is wrong with people?
Banana? No bananas. Okay, so do you want a with fruit? I like the not the coconut heads. Oh, gosh. Well, maybe so. No, maybe those.
How about a shirt?
Okay, can you give me
I'd
a water,
offer her a
please,
shirt.
somebody? A water's fine. Whatever. Is there all too many of y'all in there? See?
Dallas, Texas.
Listen, everybody, this is a public service announcement. Please say no to drugs. Please. That's all I can say. Do you have a gun? Do you want to? I mean, what is wrong with these people? This is why people are getting shot and killed sometimes when they come up to your front door, and like, I just don't get it. Yeah, don't do drugs, SRB. Thank you.
She's just messing around. Got it.
What the hell is this fool doing?
Las Vegas, Nevada. An officer stops by to do a welfare check.
Okay, first and foremost, I have a question, Doodle. Why is she parked way the hell over there and walked over here?
I'm not sure, and she's awful squirrely too.
That's weird as hell. Like, you're doing a welfare check, but you pulled 3 houses down? You wouldn't have done that. You'd have pulled right up in front, right?
Oh, absolutely, for safety reasons.
Yeah, that's definitely messed up. I agree. That's strange to me. Unless, hell, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. This is crazy.
Shreveport, Louisiana. A woman stops by at 1:40 in the morning. What does she want?
She stole a Stanley Cup.
Dallas, Texas.
Please tell me that this man is not wearing a leather jacket on his head.
I was getting ready to say, what the heck is on his head?
Oh, that's a good point, Molly. So they didn't see the car. I got you. Probably needs a lighter with it to light his broken cigarette. With a leather jacket. It looks like a child-sized leather jacket on his head. Little coat. Yes, Virginia. That's what the hell.
Man, what the f you knocking on the door for?
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Bullshit. The f you want? Does anybody can have a light for a cigarette? Please? Man, get your ass out the motherfucking porch. Get your ass out my porch. Coming over here reading the doorbell for a lighter. What's wrong with you?
It's 4:40 in the morning, and obviously he needs to get lost.
You are currently being recorded.
Stupid
Good morning. How are you doing this morning? My name is Oliver. This is my friend Dorian. We're involved in volunteer work this morning. We've been visiting our neighbors and asking them a question, having brief conversations. We just want to get your opinion on a question, if I may. If there's one thing you would change in the world to make things better, what would you change?
You coming to my door in the morning. Goodbye.
Phoenix, Arizona. Check her out. Williamsport, Pennsylvania. A FedEx driver drops off a box that contains 5 new iPhone 16s. Shortly after he drops off the box, this guy comes and snags them. Yeah, the homeowner's just wishing the FedEx driver rung the doorbell or something. Grants Pass, Oregon. This guy gets caught in the act, trying to take this lady's son's skateboard. Let's see what happens.
Give me my back right now. Right now. Don't come to my house. Don't come back.
Redding, California.
That's why you fat. Look at you, greedy. No, you can have it. You can have it. You got it, brother. You thought it was some snacks in there? Look at you. You can go ahead and take it. It's a big box for a big back. Come on and get it. I know you need it.
I think I was confused, bro.
Oh, I think you hungry. And people act abnormal when they hungry. You've seen the Snickers commercial. Come on and get you his little box. Don't try to run either. I don't want you to have an asthma attack on my porch. Get the box. I know times is hard.
I don't live too far.
I know you ain't walking far. I know you ain't walking far. You ain't got to tell me. Go ahead and get it. Big back, big back. You too big to be a thief.
This is too funny to me. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Funny.
Come on and get it. At this point, I just want you to get the steps in. You never know. It could be some workout equipment in there. Look at it. Okay. All right. That's what you get.
Granada Hills, California. A house gets burglarized. St. Petersburg, Florida. More footage from Hurricane Helene. Check this bear out. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Meanwhile, in Corpus Christi, these guys are still vandalizing this house. This neighbor was carrying her kids inside the house and forgot that she left her purse outside. Klamath Falls, Oregon.
Ring a ding 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 ding. What's up? Venom? I'm gonna try to add a little red. You know what I'm saying? No. This is mine. Let's see. Either one. John, you never had to be in this position. Check out what's real wrong.
Sunset Beach, Florida. Another view of Hurricane Helene in the flooded streets. Meanwhile in Dallas. Meanwhile at Silmar, this guy managed to get inside this homeowner's house while she was sleeping.
Why is he half naked?
Dallas, Texas. A man is seen wiggling doorknobs. Better keep those doors locked. Meanwhile in Grants Pass, another caught in the act.
The f off my property right now and put those down. Yeah, I just going.
We're in Washington.
Hey, I'm gonna catch this. Get these bricks. Stay right there. Right there, yeah. Oh, shit.
Pinellas County government is warning people that if they have electric vehicles in their garage, the salt water can make them ignite. They say if you have an electric vehicle or a golf cart in your garage, make sure to get in contact with the county.
Well, that's something good to know. Jesus. Wow, that's crazy. Electric vehicles that have been flooded in salt water can catch fire if you evacuated and left an electric vehicle or golf cart in your garage or under a building and you're not able to get it out, move it. Oh, shit. Burn the damn house down if you're not there. Tesla Cybertrucks taking tailgating to the next level. Right, Arctic.
Meanwhile in Tampa.
We did, Essie. We did talk about that yesterday. Remember? Oh, my God. That's crazy.
I would think it would shock you, but I guess we got our answer, didn't we?
That's it right there. Holy shit, that's crazy.
A neighbor shared this footage of his flooded home.
We have we got the chlorine going, you know, so try to disinfect some of this nastiness. That's good. Florida things, Florida man doing Florida things. Yeah, I got the chlorine going, so it's good. We don't take anything serious. We're Florida, man. What am I gonna do? I just checked the weather in between my lives, and it looks like at 2 a.m. the water might start going down. But in the meantime, it's going up. The foundation of the house, like all this water is bubbling underneath the foundation. So that's not good. I think that's like how sinkholes happen. The water is smashing up against the window. When I open it, it gets really choppy in here. It's still coming in through the garage. I'm getting annihilated by mosquitoes already. But, you know, go live on TikTok, you know, oh, damn, my light's out there floating around. Whoopsie. Oh, so if that light is floating around, that means the cactus is done for. Man, all those switches, all my light switches are going to get wet.
Okay, guys. So this man is sitting here worrying about a cactus and a light floating around. He's in a flipping kayak sitting in his house. What is going on? People have gone crazy, you guys. I'm telling you, people have gone crazy.
You can see them right now. I got like the smart light switches, and we're gonna have to replace all those.
And it also looks like this guy just finished maybe redoing this. Am I missing that? Like drywall looks newer and it's just been pasted and taped and all that stuff. Pasted, you know what I meant.
Wow. This is one of those examples of making the best of a horrible situation. I don't think I would be this positive.
No, I mean, it just goes back to what I said. Like, if there's something that's going on that you can't control in your life, instead of wasting all the energy being angry, mad, and upset about it, here you are. Make the best of it, I guess. And yes, I do got to say, Kel, people are losing their minds by the minute. Let's film a disaster. I mean, hey, at the same time, I got to give the guy credit. He could be flipping out right now. Make it happen, bro. Sit in a kayak and go live on TikTok. It is what it is. This is definitely a Florida man situation right here, guys. No lie.
That's a bummer. Oh, well, it's a bummer. My buddy Shane, his house got wiped out too, I heard, so that sucks.
Medford, Oregon. Another caught in the act.
Off my motherfucking porch before I come and shoot you. Put my mother down. No. This fucking tweaker who was always on my fucking porch.
Meanwhile, at Silmar. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hold on a second, you guys. I'm a little confused. 1 second here. Let's back this up just a tinge. Can somebody tell me what the hell this was about?
Sometimes you just feel like ramming a parked car.
I don't. What the hell? And then he takes off backwards. Like, what is going on with people? He pulls up and pushes it up there nice and slow. Then he rams it, and then let's go. Again, folks, please say no to drugs. Okay.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
I don't understand people that do this.
Chico, California. Check this guy out.
Hello? Hey.
Meanwhile, in Reddington Beach. Another view of Hurricane Helene. Meanwhile, at Grants Pass,
Thank you,
this mother
SRE.
got her son's skateboard back. And she decides to bring other stuff inside the house.
She chased that dude down and got that thing back. Good for you, Mom. That would be you, Doodle. I can picture you doing that.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah. I'll football that guy.
right. I'm telling you, I absolutely could picture you doing that 100%.
Trying to run that little off. There's two of them.
Ah, that makes sense, Molly. Somebody found their wife's car where it shouldn't have been. The guy that rammed the car with the truck. That's probably a good point there. There you go. Or
Well,
no,
that's kind of cheesy. I mean, go to the door. If you're
Yeah.
going to go that far, knock on that door. Let her know you're there.
make it real, right? Like, I know what you was doing, and don't bother coming home. You can move in here now. 100%. But that's a good point. I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? But yeah, that's a good point, Molly. Arctic, what were you doing there? Sneaking around people's porches? And you brought your brother with you? Or a cousin or a girl? What? Or no, wait. Is that... Maybe that's Austin. What are you doing here, Arctic?
Camera recording.
They were fighting. So knock on the door first. What a dumbass.
Get back here, T-Rev.
Right? Ooh. Is that a bobcat? I think that's a bobcat. These things are cute as hell, but they will shred you. No lie. These are mean as hell.
St. Louis, Missouri.
What the hell?
Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you need a doorbell camera or any other home security devices, check out the products that we now have available. Thanks for watching. On this episode of Doorbell.
So these guys were shooting at chairs or trying to steal chairs. What the hell? Again, everyone, please say no to drugs. So much dumb shit going on. Super, super, super crazy stuff. Good morning, Miss Crystal. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate you very, very much. Hold on, everybody. Sorry.
Good morning, Brian.
And so we do have a slight update on a little bit about this other storm real quick here. So there is that at this point still. I don't know what's going to come of that, guys. Hopefully it's nothing that affects any of the areas that have been affected thus far. The only thing I can hope is that it won't, because, well, that's bad. You know what I mean? these people can't. Nobody said people can't handle anymore after what they've already endured, in my opinion. So I do want to put this up real quick. Thank you, Arctic, for sharing this with me. Who's explaining in the chat over here that 1 second here. This little girl was missing. Where's it at here? Helene Keel in Texas, San Antonio, and it says that police turned away help from NCMEC for what the hell? What? This makes no sense. So I'm gonna play this. This is Arctic Fox again, folks, and this is his video he put out on this off of his channel, guys. So please check him out if you will.
What is going on, guys? This is Arctic Fox. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we are revisiting a case that we have covered a few times on the channel, and that is the missing persons case of Lena Sadar Keel, who is missing out of San Antonio, Texas. As many of you know, it's been nearly 3 years since Lena disappeared from a playground at her apartment complex in the 9400 block of Fredericksburg Road. However, a national nonprofit is offering assistance in her case. However, the San Antonio Police Department is all but refusing help from this group. And it's a very frustrating situation, guys, to say the least. You know, this is a case that has made national headlines through the years. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children are heavily involved in the case. Lena was only 3 when she disappeared, which means she's now been missing almost as long as she had been with her family. In February, the FBI and the San Antonio police followed up on a tip that was ultimately deemed non-credible. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has provided age progression images and social media awareness over the years, but according to family advocate Pamela Allen, she recently learned the nonprofit wanted to be more involved. What is just very daunting is the fact that a national agency is asking to be involved in this case, and the San Antonio Police Department.
Can somebody explain to me how, as he's explaining, I'm sorry to interrupt, but they specialize in missing people, missing children, missing. This is what they do, NCMEC, okay? Why would police say, no, we don't want your help? Does that make any sense to anybody? Honestly, this is ridiculous. I don't understand that. I just gotta say,
is effectively shutting them down and therefore not allowing the family to use their voice in this case. You know, and when you've got a child like Lena that's been missing for 3 years, that's not making any sense. The math isn't mathing there. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's Team Adam is made up of retired law enforcement professionals with local, state, and national experience. The group works with law enforcement departments on missing person cases to help vet leads, recommend investigation strategies, and offer equipment and resources. At this point, Lena's family is very leery about anything that the San Antonio Police Department is saying, and with good reason. It's frustrating. They're hoping for fresh eyes to come on this case, and they're hoping for new investigators to get involved. But if you've got a department that is literally turning away volunteers and resources, how are they ever going to close this case, to find out what happened to Lena? The San Antonio Police Department denied assistance from Team Adam early on. A spokesperson for the department said that they do not share sensitive information about any active missing persons case with outside organizations and groups. This policy is meant to protect the integrity of their investigations, which I completely get. But when you have a very accredited organization like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that literally has been involved in thousands upon thousands of missing children's cases, and you refuse their help, that says volumes. It's like the cases that we look at where we see them turn Texas EquiSearch away. How are you going to refuse resources in a case that's 3 years old, guys? That makes absolutely no sense. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has been on this case since the very beginning, guys. And for the San Antonio police to just say, hey, yeah, thanks for the help, but no thanks, it really, really bothers me, guys. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children have been involved in this case, like I said, practically since the beginning. They help distribute information. They assist with age-progressed images. And to date, they have not requested the help of Team Adam in San Antonio for Lena's case. Now, detectives say that they are following up on every lead that comes in, but when they're turning help that's offered away, you have to wonder, are they really following up on everything? And I certainly have my issues with some of Texas law enforcement based on other cases.
Especially if they're turning away help from an organization like NCMEC. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. I could see if it was people off the street saying, hey, we want to help or something like that. But this is what these people specialize in. So why? This is weird, guys. Like, really weird.
Cases that I've covered, I believe that Lena's case could benefit from the outside perspective of trusted and experienced law enforcement agents. That's the thing, guys. If it was just someone like a YouTuber like myself calling and saying, hey, I want to help with the case, hey, I completely get turning me away. If it was, say, a private investigator that hadn't been hired by the family, that wasn't familiar with the case, and then all of a sudden they're wanting to insert themselves in the case, I completely get law enforcement turning that away. But for them to turn away Team Adam, which is comprised of retired law enforcement personnel, that doesn't make any sense to me, guys. They did say that this is still considered an active investigation, but in the eyes of Lena's parents, they feel there's nothing active about this case. It's time for some of these laws to be amended so that families now have the ability to say who can and can't be involved in a case. Look at certain cases where the FBI could benefit from being brought in, but they can't be brought in unless local law enforcement says that they can. This is a prime example of why we need laws to where the families have a little bit of say as to who can come into a case and start investigating it. The San Antonio Police Department says 2 detectives are dedicated to Lena's case, but they are also supported by the Missing Persons Unit. Anyone with information on Lena or her whereabouts is asked to contact the San Antonio Police at 210-207-2313. Guys, this is very frustrating to me, guys. Whenever a law enforcement agency is offered assistance from someone as reputable as the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, especially their Team Adam unit, which is comprised of retired law enforcement officials, and they turn that away, that tells me that they're not very dedicated to trying to find this child. And that's just my personal opinion. But, you would think that they would take every ounce of help that they were offered. I can't tell you how frustrating this is to me, guys. So I need you to do me a favor. Number one, go ahead and blow up that telephone number to the San Antonio Police, 210-207-2313. Ask them why, in a case that's 3 years old, that they are actively denying resources that are offered to them by retired law enforcement officials. Also, give the video a like. Smash that like. Let's get Lena's face back out into the YouTube algorithm. Let's let everyone know that the officials out there in San Antonio, Texas do not seem to give a rat's fucking ass about trying to find this child. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, consider clicking that subscribe button. It really does help the channel out. And if you ring that notification bell, you'll always be alerted whenever I post another missing persons video. But the most important thing that I need for all of you to do right now is to click that share button, guys. Share this to your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, wherever you have social media. It takes 1 second of your time to do, and it can make all the difference in the world in getting the information out in Lena's case. As always, I do want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Y'all be kind to one another out there, and let's get this little girl home to her family.
Thanks again, Arctic, for that. That's crazy, though. I just don't understand something like that when you're... I don't get that. Like, that just... there's no way to process that at this point. I don't understand. They don't want to put out information to other agents. But this is what NCMEC does. So how... Somebody explain this to me. Please. It's crazy. That is crazy. Jesus. Like another case I'm going to have to cover. It is video. So, unbelievable, guys. I think every day I think I see it all. And I think I could never see crazy things that make no sense to me until we see stuff like that. So, again, justice for Lena Keel. Arctic, again, thank you for that. That's probably one I'll be putting out there as well. After 3 years, that's insane. So, on the regular stuff we do on the channel, I will probably be covering that, just to be honest with you guys. Yeah, it's like, exactly. It's not like one of us are calling them and saying, hey, can you give me some information? We want to help do this. This is Nick Mick. Okay, it's a different thing, guys. That makes zero sense to me. So, wow. That's all I can say is wow. Absolutely. Wow. So thanks again, buddy. I appreciate you giving me that to put out there. And yeah, that's nuts. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Although I gotta say, we see this stupid, crazy stuff happen every day. I guess I can say I'm not supremely like shocked, but I am shocked, you know. Definitely shocked. So very sad, but still. I did want to show you guys this story as well. This is out of Medina County Sheriff, which is here in Ohio. Pretty wild little story going on here. I was kind of shocked to see this too. So check this out, folks.
Video that is difficult to watch and has not been seen publicly.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Content may include sensitive or violent content not suitable for all viewers.
Some people.
Feel free to step out if needed.
All right, guys.
Until now, a Medina County Sheriff's deputy capturing on camera the shooting of a teenager in the eye at close range with a high propulsion pepper spray gun.
A warning that some of the footage that you're about to see in this story may not be suitable for all viewers.
I'm going to hit him now. Hey, watch it.
Deputy that you see there was convicted of felony assault. Prosecutors say the teen has traumatic and permanent injuries to his eye. Case that investigates still in Collier explores what led to that fateful encounter.
It's June 19th, 2023, after 10 p.m. as Medina County Sheriff's Deputy Jonathan Nunemaker pulls over a BMW along Highway 90 in Castroville.
Hey, shut it off! Shut it off! Stick your hands out the window, now!
The man taken into custody.
Do not move.
What am I arrested for?
I didn't say you're under arrest.
Will later be identified as 17-year-old Brandon Sanchez. The vehicle was stolen from a robbery at gunpoint in San Antonio just 4 hours earlier and contained a large quantity of drugs, a pellet gun resembling an AR-style rifle, and Sanchez's girlfriend, who is a minor. What transpired in this gas station parking lot over the next hour will change the course of the lives of the suspect and deputy forever. Body camera footage recorded by a Castroville Police Department officer shows Nunemaker becoming more and more agitated.
Kick my door again, you're going to get hemmed up. I didn't kick your door. Sit there and shut up.
The deputy's attempts to inventory what's inside the stolen car interrupted time and again by Sanchez, who demands to know when he'll be taken to jail.
Is he seriously doing this? I'm going to hit him. Can you hang on for a second, Ted? I'm going to hit him. I'm done with this.
Nunemaker at one point retrieves leg shackles from his vehicle, but fails to put them on Sanchez, who continues to cause a commotion.
Watch out! Flex, motherfucker, I dare you.
Bro, chill out, bro. You just hit the out of my head.
After the 7th interruption, Nunemaker pulls out his department-issued pepper spray gun and fires it into the handcuffed Sanchez's eye from about 3.5 feet away. The teen screams in pain, unable to wipe his face, as Nunemaker calls for paramedics, telling the deputy supervisor minutes later,
Is he chill now?
I don't know.
So, okay, the kid is a criminal, but he's a kid. He's 17, whatever. And you can be sprayed with that stuff, but you're not supposed to spray at close range directly in the eye, from my understanding. We've gone out to clean people's eyes out for stuff like this to help when they've had it, but still, you shouldn't do that in direct contact like that, from my understanding, because there's also pressure behind that, and that can cause other problems with the eye socket and stuff like that. So that's my understanding as thus far. So it's a little high, a little bit high up there in the possibility. Go ahead, Doodle. Thank you.
Number one, if he was in the car, he shouldn't have been pepper sprayed, period.
No.
And two, he is a child. I mean, that's a bit too much. I mean, come on, this is a kid. I get, teaching them a lesson. Don't do this again. Take them to the station, scare them. But this is that's not right.
That's a little bit much, in my opinion, too. Because it from my understanding, as we're about to find out, I think it caused permanent damage to this kid. Kids are kids. They do stupid things when they're younger, and a lot of them grow out of it. They grow into be decent people, guys. There's ways to deal with this, not to blind this kid or permanently maim him for the rest of his life. That's all I'm saying. Crazy stuff.
I haven't heard him kicking my windows.
And this guy seems like he's got a pretty short fuse. You can't when you're dealing with kids.
And that's dangerous. That is so dangerous.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you're experienced in this kind of stuff, Doodle. I'm sure you've dealt with asshole kids, as we'll put it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you kidding me? I gave birth to one. Yes. And I just, it's
right.
This is unreal.
That's what I'm saying, is that this is a little bit much here. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, it's a great equalizer, isn't it?
The distance from which the shot was placed was definitely way too close.
Chris Heitman is sheriff of Marys County, Missouri, and runs the Less Lethal Instructor Program for deputies statewide there.
I can agree with a certain level of force, but that level arose way too high with that type of deployment, with that type of percussion weapon.
Other law enforcement in Medina County agreed. Castroville police at the scene notified their chain of command. Medina County Sheriff's Office leadership was then informed, and the case was handed over to the Texas Rangers. Less than a month after this incident, Nunamaker was in.
Okay, I misrepresented something. This is not Medina, Ohio, folks. This is Medina County, Texas. My apologies.
Indicted by a grand jury. Investigators determined the pepper spray had been discharged from the weapon at a speed of over 400 miles per hour.
Whoa, okay, that's worse than I thought. I thought this came out of the canister, like the you know what I'm talking about, Doodle, like the.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I knew what it was, but the fact that it was in the car and that close to his face, no way.
I've never even seen one of these. I didn't know this existed.
On top of, you don't do that. I mean, when they're resisting in the back seat, they're kicking windows. You don't just shoot them in the face with pepper spray. That's not what you do. Well,
he got the leg shackles out, which is protocol per se for somebody that's doing things with their feet. He never put him on him. What's up with that? You know what I mean? So this 400 miles an hour, this comes out. Of course, this is going to damage his eye if you shoot it straight directly into his eye. What an idiot. And this guy has training.
Your pepper spray is not for that. Your pepper spray is to stop them from hurting you in a very extreme, pumped up moment. Not like this.
Distract them from what they're doing to shut them down. Right. Exactly. I've never seen one of these before. I didn't know that they actually had guns for this. That's crazy.
Yeah, they have little ones too that can go in your pocket that you can actually buy at the store.
Okay.
Bass Pro has them, and they're tiny, but you actually pull a trigger, and they're very powerful.
Well, at 400 miles an hour, this liquid's coming out at 400 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna say so. That's gonna shut anybody down, and it's non-lethal. It's not supposed to be lethal. But this kid, damn, this is crazy.
Solution, measuring at 4 million Scoville units, nearly twice as pungent as the chip from the infamous one-chip challenge. At trial in May, it took the jury less than an hour of deliberations to convict Nunamaker on both counts of aggravated assault by a public servant. He was given 7 years probation. and is no longer eligible to maintain a peace officer's license.
A lot of it was emotion. The officer was acting on emotion. You could tell he was getting extremely frustrated by the video, and he acted out of emotion rather than the training he was probably provided.
See, all that pain is
I disagree. I disagree.
lots of poor choices tonight.
For KSAT Investigates,
walk this way.
I'm Dylan Collier.
Yeah, poor choices on the officer as well.
And that was not emotion. That was temper. That was not emotion.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, that's not emotional. That's just you being an asshole because you don't like your job, or you're irritated because you had to work a double, or because you couldn't have a day off, or something stupid that the guy was just angry because the kid wasn't listening to him. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Unreal. Let me see here. I wanted to show you another story that came out of Vegas. Current events going on. This situation here is kind of scary. I will agree with this. Let me see here. Another angry bird. Yes.
Moment for a couple of tourists who were just walking on the Las Vegas Strip. They're telling News 3 that they were attacked.
Yeah, and they got some of that on video. News 3's Ambar Rodriguez is here in the studio now to bring us the story.
Living in a city that thrives on tourism, we see it daily. People walking around taking video as they explore the famous Las Vegas Strip. But for this couple visiting from St. Louis, the joy of taking it all in was cut short.
Hey, up. Nobody, homeboy. Who you are, dog? Touch me? Who the you think you are, homeboy? Don't put your camera in motherfuckers' faces like that, dog. You know you're at. Don't put your camera in nobody's face.
The Stonebargers visiting Las Vegas to celebrate their upcoming 6th wedding anniversary. Instead, they spent their time in shock after they say they were attacked on the Strip.
It just doesn't make any sense. We're in Las Vegas Boulevard. Like, cameras are everywhere. You see people using cameras right now.
Hey, nobody, homeboy.
It was kind of hard to watch. I kind of was taken aback by surprise because it just happened. We left and we thought it was over, and then I see him grab the camera, punch him, and literally with like such fury just smash the camera.
The two say not only was the camera broken, but Mitchell Stonebarger was hit several times in the face.
It's horrible. He's my partner. I would never want to see him hurt, so I try to protect him, but at the same time protect me as well.
Mitchell says although the man didn't hit him hard, he woke up with a swollen eye and bruised nose, and now has a lasting scar.
It's just the fact that, you're in an environment where cameras are out, and I just didn't think that I would I'm afraid to record now. I haven't recorded anything else because I'm afraid.
Instead of celebrating their love for one another, the couple spent their time filling out a report with the Metro Police Department, getting checked out by a doctor at an urgent care, and wishing they never came to the city of sin.
It's crazy. I just don't get it. If you're traveling here, just be careful.
And here's the thing. I showed you guys this for a reason. I'm sure the guy wasn't standing there shoving the camera in the guy's face like this, okay? But he was filming stuff. And then the guy, this is what, I'm showing you this because this is what the problem is with society. Is everybody is so fucking angry all the time. And so just, why? Why do people have to be like this? This is ridiculous. These people were out in Vegas, probably had never been there, or if they were, they just enjoyed it. Okay, they're celebrating their wedding anniversary, so on and so forth, and he's filming their trip. He didn't have, I'm sure, like I said, he didn't shove the camera right in the guy's face, and it's just another reason for somebody to treat somebody like shit and be an asshole. And I don't understand this anymore. It's not that serious, folks. It's really not. There's so many more things that you could be upset about or be worried about. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't at all. I don't know anymore.
You're welcome.
I don't know. And then we have situations like this again. One second here.
You're watching NBC San Diego News.
Customs officers forced a family out of their car with guns drawn. Thanks for joining us. I'm Monica Dean. Cell phone video captured the moment officers at the San Ysidro port of entry drew their guns on a family returning home from a funeral in Mexico.
Why are they arresting? I don't understand why. What happened?
This video shows the officers pointing guns at children and an elderly woman who was so overwhelmed she had to be rushed to the hospital. The family says this whole traumatic experience was a mix-up, a case of mistaken identity over a very common name. Customs and Border Protection has not responded to our repeated questions about this incident. NBC7's Shelby Bremer starts us off this half hour with a
Well, hold on, pause that. Thank you so much, Brian, for gifting the membership here today. I can't tell who got it, but Brian, we appreciate you, buddy. Whoever did receive it, congrats. Welcome to the sauce. We got another meatball in the house. Kimberly?
Kimberly got it, yes.
Kimberly. Okay. Well, congrats, Kimberly, and welcome to the sauce. I appreciate you very much. And again, Brian, thank you so very much, buddy. We love you, Brian. Thank you again.
A closer look at this terrifying incident.
Joshua DeRozzo has been crossing the border several times a month for his entire life. He says he never imagined his family would be treated like this.
Daddy, listen what they say, okay, Papa?
No, again, don't be scared, okay?
Don't be scared, okay? Take off your seatbelt, baby.
That's Joshua DeRozzo's family, comforting one another as they watch relative after relative walk backwards with hands up towards border agents with guns drawn. Joshua and his family were returning from his cousin's funeral in Mexico Thursday when a trip they've made many times took a turn.
And I handed the lady all of our paperwork, and when I handed her the paperwork, she looked immediately at two officers and she said yes.
Joshua says the agents drew their weapons and told everyone to get out of the car one by one, including two children and his 75-year-old aunt who had just laid her son to rest.
Words can't explain, knowing that the guns are there at them and you can't do anything about it to stop them. I really wanted to yell something out or, run away, get closer to them. But I was scared that if I did that, someone was going to get shot.
They were each handcuffed and taken to a holding tank. That's where Joshua says he found out they were looking for a man named Jorge Gonzalez, his cousin's name, but also a common one.
They just stereotyped him. They just said by the name and they took us all down for it, which is uncalled for.
Joshua says his aunt was so overwhelmed she had to be rushed to the hospital.
Take passenger out of the vehicle. Walk backward. Keep walking.
And his son, a 15-year-old football player and Muay Thai champion, was so traumatized he hasn't been able to return to school since.
That breaks my heart. So it breaks down because, shoot, he won championships, gone all over the place. He was about to go to Thailand soon, and now he's just broken down.
Good morning, Jesse. Welcome to Meatballs in the Morning. Thank you for joining our show this morning, sir. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Joshua says he has to go to Mexico to care for his goddaughter, his late cousin's 5-year-old girl. But this has changed his approach.
Honestly, we're scared of going to Mexico. And it's not to go to Mexico, it's actually to come back.
Joshua says he's speaking out because what happened to his family could happen to anyone with a common name. He wants to save other people from the heartache and the fear. Shelby Bremer, NBC7.
So there's a
I'm sorry, but that's too much, especially with the kids and the older lady that had to be taken to the hospital. Like, come on, guys. If it's a common name, you might want to do a little check-in before you do some shit like this. That's, again, my opinion. Could be wrong. Just saying. Yes, Mr. Jesse, it's great to see you, brother. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I hope you're doing well. I hope the family's good. I hope you're being safe. I hope you didn't get hit by any storms over where you're at either. So... good Lord almighty, you guys. Like, what is going on in the world? There's so much. It's just too much. Too much. Choppa. Good to see ya. What do you think about that stuff, Sergeant Smellgood? The guy, the guy shooting the kid in the eye with the pepper spray. Just your opinion, sir. Yeah, but then we have some idiotic people like this, you guys. This is kind of interesting to me. Good thing I'm not the kid's father. Thank you. Same thing I said. Good Lord, how stupid can people be? You know?
Get out of the car! Get on your belly! Taser! Get on your belly!
You worked into my cruiser. Quit trying to turn this around on me.
It's just before 6 p.m. in Alliance, Ohio.
This is literally 7 minutes from me in a car to drive to, you guys. And I don't know, I'm just telling you.
Police were called to a courthouse parking lot after a man reported a woman trying to block him from filing a police report.
You can roll the window down or I can pull you out. It's up to you. Roll your window down or I'm going to pull you out. Roll your window down or I'm 48 headquarters. I'm going to need another car.
Oh no, he's going to crack her window.
Roll your window down. If you don't, okay, I'm going to arrest you for obstructing. I am going to arrest you. I promise you I am. If you don't exit the vehicle, You're not touching me. If you don't exit the vehicle, I am arrested.
Hurry up and get here.
You can call whoever you want. If they interfere, they're going to jail too. Come out of the car or you are under arrest.
He needs to stay away from me.
48 headquarters. Stay right here.
Okay.
Headquarters.
Yeah.
So you were coming here to file a complaint?
Yeah.
And she tried preventing you?
Yes.
How did she try to prevent you?
She's blocking me in. She's trying to...
Okay.
Back with the suspect, another officer looks to calm down the situation.
No, get him away from me. Get him away from me now. They already beat me a couple weeks ago. Do not let him near me.
I'll be out with 48.
My foot's still. Do not let them near me.
Who? Who? These people?
No, my baby was caught.
And this is what I'm saying. Good point. We have dumb people like this that, in my opinion, deserve what they get when they do stupid shit like this. When he approached her, he was very calm. He asked her to step out of the car. More than one time, guys. We heard it how many times? And she's doing this stupid shit here. This is why people get hurt, and they shouldn't, is what I'm saying. Okay, they bring it on themselves. This is my opinion. People may disagree. They gave her multiple warnings, very politely at the very beginning. He was very professional with her. Whatever happens to her at this point, I'm sorry, but that's your own damn problem, lady. You want to be dumb? Be dumb. Yeah, she's pretending to be scared now. Exactly. That's it. Right, Brian? Does she think that they're just going to go away if she ignores them? Right. These stupid people. The sovereign citizen shit is a joke, guys. Listen to them. They're here for a reason. Now, these are the same people, the sovereign citizens, that it pisses me off. They don't want to abide by what the police ask them to do. Okay. But they're the same people that will call the police if they're in a fix for a second, that they want your help. I don't think it should work that way. You're a sovereign citizen, then you deal with it yourself. Just saying. That's my opinion. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, this woman is just stupid. Sorry.
They tackled me a week ago. Do not let them hear me.
Okay. Why'd they tackle you a week ago?
Because I called them because my son's dad's been trying to take my kid from me.
Okay.
He needs to stay away from me, please. We already made a police report. They're trying to victim shame me and not make me make a report.
Okay.
He needs to stay away from me, please. He's not letting my son talk to me.
How old's your son?
I haven't spoken to him since last Sunday.
Okay. Can you roll down the window a little bit?
He blocked my phone number.
Okay. Who is this?
My son's dad.
Okay.
I was just on the phone with the sheriff.
Okay.
And the sheriff said you guys can't do anything since it's an alliance, but I don't trust you guys after that happened.
Okay.
He needs to give me my son.
If I'm able.
I asked them if I could talk to my son.
Okay.
That's my sister. Do not let him touch her. Do not let him touch her. Do not let him touch her.
He's not going to touch her.
Do not let him touch her. No, tell him to stay away from me.
Officers later identify the suspect, seen here, as 31-year-old Kayla Ryder. And as you just heard, she has a visitor who tries to join in on the fun before this situation takes an unexpected turn.
This isn't your business. You go over there or you'll go to jail too. Go over there. You're going to jail too. What's your name?
Stay away from me.
Here's the deal. You can either come out of the car or I'm going to break out the window.
Why are you guys trying to arrest
I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit. No, you can go over there.
Why are you guys trying to arrest me?
If you don't back up, you're not standing behind us.
Okay, I'm not standing behind you.
No! .48 headquarters. She's trying to take off. We got a pursuit. She almost just struck Olivia. Now she's got the collar pinned in. No, stay the back. Get out of the car. 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 On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Face on your belly. Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Get on your Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Taser, taser. Get on your belly. Taser.
Officers tase Kayla after she allegedly rammed into two cruisers and nearly hit an officer. Let's rewind and take a look from a different angle.
What ended up happening? What's happening?
Because they're trying to take me away again. No.
Just so you guys know, I think these officers had every single right to do what they did. Actually, I think I'd have probably been a little bit more aggravated. This is stupid. This woman is just dumb. Sorry.
Keep him away from her. Keep him away from her.
Listen, you're either your window's going to break out, you're going to come out.
ground! On the ground!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Face on your belly! Get on your
Get
belly!
on your belly!
Get on your
Get on
belly!
your stomach!
Get on your
stomach!
Get on your belly! Get on your belly! Taser! Taser! Get on your belly! Taser!
Get on
Hey, everybody, we're going to get you right back to that body cam in just a minute. But here's a question for you. What a lot of the body cams on this channel make clear. I don't know. forthepeople.com/LCbody.
Put your hands behind your back! Get off of me! Do not do this to me again! I told you guys I didn't trust you!
Kayla is tasered a second time as police work to wrangle in the suspect.
Put your hand behind your back! Put your hand behind your back! Here, use this. Yeah.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! I'm not doing anything! I am not doing anything in this again! You guys did it again! Let go of my psychos! Hey! Yeah.
Now, she claimed earlier in this video that they tackled her a week ago. Well, I'm going to have to say this. If they tackled you a week ago, it's because you did this same type of dumb shit. So everything this woman gets is something she deserves because she's stupid. You're stupid, lady. This is dumb. There is no call for any of this. All she had to do was step out of the car. He was going to talk to her, figure out the situation, and everybody could be on their way. Now we're in this position because people are stupid. I don't feel bad for you.
Don't you move or you're getting zapped again.
You are such an abuser! You are an abuser! Do not zap me just because I called you an abuser. Okay? No! Can you not? He needs to stay away from me. I already talked to you guys about this. Like, give me my medications. Get off. No! You're trying to take my purse again. Stop.
Cut it off.
No!
We will cut it off.
Bondoni, no! Let me have. Do you want me to cut off your purse?
We're way past that.
No, it's not. When he just tasered me.
We will cut it off
Look
if
at
you
my
don't give it to
ankle
us.
because of you guys last time too.
We're taking it off. If you don't want to give it to us, we're going to cut it off. Do you
It's
understand?
fine.
Give me your knife.
It's why are you guys doing
My
this?
battery's dead.
Why are you guys
You want to
doing
play these
things?
stupid games? We're
No,
just going to cut
because
it
you're
off.
pressing that. Oh my god. You guys. No, you did.
Nope, that's all you, girl.
I told you what was gonna.
Okay, you ran. I'm not gonna help you.
Because this is what happens to me every time.
Yeah, because you act like that.
No, because I want.
No, it's because you act like that.
No, it's not. I was trying to turn my car off if you guys would let me.
Yeah, that's why you rammed into my cruiser.
And ran into my cruiser.
And almost ran me over.
Yeah, you guys want to say that because my sister came down here to save me.
Yeah, my body cam has it all, honey.
I know, and your body cam has.
Officers decide it's time to get Kayla in a patrol car. Let's see how that goes.
Let's get her in a f***ing car.
No, stop!
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney with you during a questioning. If you can't afford to hire one, won't be provided for you. You have the right to stop and answer your question anytime.
Don't you try anything.
Give me my medicine!
No.
No! Oh my god!
Brian, I love you, buddy, but I'm going to have to completely and totally disagree with you on this. These officers, in my opinion, are very well trained. Otherwise, they would not have been as nice as they were to her for as long as they were. Okay, that's my opinion. You know, I respect your opinion, but I don't think that has anything to do with that.
No! Let go! You're allowing them to break my car!
Get in the car.
I hate him.
Get in the car.
I don't let him touch me. You piece of shit. Hurry up, my hand's gonna break again.
Well,
Get away!
Life's choices.
So, are you kidding me? Get the fuck away, sicko!
This is the victim. He came to file a report. She pinned him in and wouldn't let him out of the door. Oh, Lord.
I tried to help you.
Slice my knuckles open that window. You're going to jail. That's where you're going. I promise you are.
Kayla is secured in the patrol car while one officer decides to have a few words with that other woman.
Do you understand that your sister's a grown woman?
I do.
Who are you?
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. You may in just a second. Who are you to come interfere? I'm not saying that that was your initial intention, but when we're dealing with her, what is you adding to the mix going to do? All this did was make me focus on you as well as focusing on her. And one of our officers almost just got hit by her car because she's nuts.
I got scared. I don't know what you had out on you, but when you pulled the first thing out, I thought you had a gun at her, so that's why I came forward. And I've never seen any of my family members be shot or have a gun pulled out on them. So I'm
Fortunately, I've never shot anybody.
Okay, but I'm sorry I react like that. You have to understand, I've never seen anything like this, and this has been a lot on me.
I can imagine. Do you understand that by this situation, your involvement up to this point right now, get you a trip to the Stark County Jail?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Please. No, I just.
Is this a learning experience?
Yes, please.
Is this ever going to happen again?
No, I promise you.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
The officer sends the woman on her way, while another officer checks back in with the man Kayla was allegedly trying to pin in.
Got temporary custody because she had an incident about 2 weeks ago where she resisted arrest.
Okay.
And killed some people. My son tried to call 911. She hit him, pushed him down. That's why I came here today to check on that and make sure. Because they did something strange. I said I wanted to file a report, and they had me just talk to somebody over the phone.
Okay.
It doesn't seem right. I want to go there. I want to file it. I want to write it down.
Right.
Sure it's written down.
You actually want to do a statement?
Yeah, she's talking with him. Yeah.
I agree, Molly.
Yeah, he said that there's another case that he's coming to check it. He was coming here to file a complaint against her for hitting his son. He was also wanting to check on another complaint that he had made. Dispatch said he's likely working with Wells. I'm unsure because it's not finished or whatever. I don't know. When I got here, listening to the 911 call, I could hear tapping. I could hear him. And then I see her right here. She's preventing him from exiting the car. He's being as cool as a cucumber, hanging out inside, but she's antagonizing. I mean, she had him pinned in back here.
I could hear her
Opening the doors to the doors. Opening the doors. I've been having trouble for a couple months because have not been the charger. It's hard for me to get back.
Give me one second.
Why should I be? Is there a female?
So to say she's sorry for hitting your car.
Please tell them to stay away from me. They think I'm on drugs and I'm not. I literally just.
Listen, hold still. I have sharp in my hand. I don't want to get poked, and I don't want you to get poked.
Yeah, they want me to get in trouble. They set me the up. I was on the phone with the sheriff. You guys knew what you were doing this whole time.
Okay.
They busted my face. They don't care what the fuck they do.
Two prongs.
Look at my wrist from last night.
All right, hold still. I'm still looking.
Please. Look at my wrist.
Also, you guys, if you can't tell, the tasing didn't even remotely affect her. Okay? Not even remotely. I'm sorry, but it didn't. Thank you, Zelda. Excuse me. And I'm going to say there are instances where I've seen law enforcement officers go overboard. Don't get me wrong. This situation, she deserved every bit of what she got, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Agreed. Absolutely, Sergeant Smellgood. I do agree with that. That was ridiculous. There was no reason for that. None whatsoever. She asked for that. She's purposely did that because she wanted to cause that situation, guys. I gotta tell you, that's exactly how I feel. She wanted to cause that situation. And I'm glad that she got what she got. Truly. This is what is wrong. Too many people do these things. Too many people try to provoke the police by doing this. As I said before, I've seen circumstances and situations where police officers do overreact. The one with the pepper spray in the kid's face. That's not a good situation, okay? Excuse me. The one that we saw at the border with the police, border patrol, whatever they were, with those people. That was an overreaction, and I think a big mistake. This situation, no, guys. This was 100% what it should have been, and I can't be on it. I got to be honest with you. If I was a law enforcement officer, I probably would have reacted worse than these, way worse. They did what they're supposed to do, and they warned her multiple times. So yes, and yes, I've seen both sides of this fence within my career. Okay, this one, I'm on their side. They were 100%, 110% right as far as I'm concerned, and this woman is just a complete idiot. Sorry. So, and like I said, I gotta wonder, was she hopped up on something too? Because that tasing didn't not even remotely affect her, folks. You'd have never known she was tased. I'm pretty sure, I don't know this for a fact because I'm not a police officer, but Doodle, can you turn the...
He turned it down. Yeah, he turned it down.
That's what I thought. Okay. So, again, the guy wasn't trying to hurt her. He's trying to get her to comply. She didn't want to. Oh, well, you got what you got. You know, I'm just so sick of seeing this shit happen. And this makes cops look bad. Sorry. Not in this sense. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. Anyway, let's see, guys. We're about to be bring it to a close here. Let me find some stuff here to finish out the day with. This is kind of funny to me.
Now this
is funny to me. I've seen this before. I think you guys will like this. Thank you guys again for joining us today. You all for being here and waking up with us today, guys. Thank you so very much.
Just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay, this is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. It's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy. Thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa. The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft, is being held in the Lancaster jail. And I say give that sketch artist a raise.
It's a real...
I love that. I love it. I love it. The guy was like, you see how long the guy stared at it before he could even speak? That was too much for me. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, let's see what else we got going on here. Hold on a minute. Where are we at here? Right. These are all, I always like ending these shows with these now. There'll be better stuff coming with these too. All right, hold on, guys. Okay, gotcha, Molly. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got here first, and then we'll go to that.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video from Ultimate Revolt.
Let's start with the first clip.
What did you think of your team's ability to withstand Florida State's impressive comeback?
Yeah, I'm in favor of execution. Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Sometimes things don't go as planned.
So it's not about cutting the glass. It's just about hitting that point nice and firmly and following through.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Here
so
we
you go 1, 2.
Fail.
That
Didn't
is
work.
not how it's usually done.
This is a sweet reminder to always keep an eye on your treats. This live TV segment takes an unexpected turn when the catch of the day is not what anyone expected.
And it's come. There we go. You got a duck. I got a bird. I got a bird. I got a.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'd go to another
enough.
shot.
Okay, stop now! Stop now! Stop now! Stop now! Stop now! That's enough. Well, that didn't end well, did it? Peking duck, anyone? Lisa?
Awkward.
When it went off the tracks, and obviously it was a chaotic and confusing situation.
Holy shit. That was close.
This heart-stopping moment reminds us all to always stay alert. Thankfully, nobody was injured. The host couldn't resist making a joke about the unusual shape of a trophy modeled after a morchella mushroom.
Whatever, Jason.
Wow.
That. Which we'll just take home with us today.
Yeah, that's wow. That's interesting. You all at home can think what you will about that trophy.
I guess you could say if you get the trophy, you're the wiener.
There you go. That was that.
Bro, I'd be quiet, Brian's. Okay, moving on.
That was great, you guys. That's very impressive. Okay, what else are you putting on top of your toast here?
They said you could remove the trophy to be in my ear, but I don't want to touch it. Yeah.
You can just leave it there. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah, whatever.
Good luck. In a weird way, I hope you win and hope you don't win the trophy. Yeah, right? You make a necklace out of it. Do you mount it? I don't know what you do.
Please don't say that.
Okay.
Even the pros have their off days.
Another power display by your Atlanta Braves. And of course, we have a situation where we're going to get you downstairs now to hear from manager Brian Snicker. His comments brought to you by Xfinity.
Well, welcome, Miss Barbara. Wonderful to see you here today. She says, hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. Been busy with the fight. A lot of good things are coming. Bittersweet been preparing to go to Capitol tomorrow. Jeffs versus City. Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much for stopping by, Barbara. We love you. We appreciate you. I'm glad things are going in the right direction. God bless. Absolutely. You have all of our prayers and thoughts with you, and we're all behind you, Miss Barbara. And you know that. Absolutely. Hello. What are you doing?
Jamen, du så klam, altså. Du så klam, altså.
Comment down below if you've ever had a colleague who would make this kind of joke. When you're expecting an eclipse but get a full moon instead.
Lerdo, Nazas también en el municipio de Durango, Torreón, Monclova, Musquis, donde está tu familia, Piedras Negras y Acuña, esto en el estado de Coahuila. Serían los municipios donde más se podría apreciar. Y ese último video que mandamos es un video...
Quelle surprise la seconde boulangerie du jour réserve-t-elle à notre jury? La réponse dans le charmant village de Saint-Céré.
An Israeli morning show took an unexpected turn when the host tried uncooked ravioli.
זה לא בישלתי.
היא תמיד היא אוכלת את הדברים הלא מבושלים את הקישוטים.
אני רוצה שתלמדי אותי לדבר איטלקית, ואת לבשל אוכל איטלקי, זה אפשרי?
אוקיי, סגור.
סגור. אז ישראל ואני הולכות לסגור את הפרטים, אנחנו נגיד לכם בינתיים ששבוע האוכל...
The girl really just let that fall out of her mouth. Nope.
Instant karma at its finest.
Well, that's what you get, dude.
Hey, over here.
Watch as this Fox reporter tries to keep it together.
There's some mixed reaction from students just ahead. We're not live.
Ever had your phone ring at the worst possible moment? This guy's reaction is priceless.
Tốc độ rất nhanh cho nên nó tàn phá rất là lớn, cho nên là thiệt hại nó cũng rất là khó tránh khỏi. Và như vậy thì
Watch as a guy attempts to take off with a water-powered jetpack.
My friend John, Fox 5 Morning News starts. Look over there. And it starts right now.
Serving all of San Diego.
That was great.
That was a tidbit of a fail. That was good. I love it.
When live news takes an unexpected turn, quite literally.
And then because of this power supply problem, the second tunnel was closed for a couple of hours, which had a knock-on effect.
This brave kitty takes a leap of faith from a burning building guided by the crowd's encouragement. It's a heartwarming moment of trust and survival.
Oh, there's a cat on the show.
Jump, baby, jump.
Joachim Löw's unusual habit during Euro 2016 leaves everyone in stitches.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Why? What the hell?
Sometimes.
What? What did he just do?
He's a butt sniffer.
That is so gross. Oh my God. Do people really do that? I don't have any words.
A slip of the tongue can turn a serious news segment into a comedy show.
Over 30, you compete in a wide range of sports in Alberta for the first time.
They brought a pickleball.
They brought a pickleball.
And a racket.
We should play some pickleball.
Well, they just brought one. So we would have to throw it at each other, but I'm in.
Okay. You can play with yourself.
Oh.
So it's raining outside.
And
scattered showers across the city. 12 degrees is what we're saying.
I feel very warm all of a sudden. I'm sweating. What's happening?
They are snorting. They're snorting. I know you hear the snorts. Just saying. Yes, it's a good thing you did look away, Mama Duck, because that was pretty gross.
I'm trying to move on, and it'll be cooler and wet today.
Just gonna go play with myself.
We're children.
Oh,
really snorting.
In the playground.
Watch this Russian taxi driver's hilarious misadventure.
Заключение журналистам попытался показать, насколько глубокий этот провал. Показал в итоге на себе. Потеряв равновесие, он рухнул в воду.
reporting on a
I gotta say that's a little bit of a pothole there, just a little bit. But can't help myself but laugh. Sorry.
hit and run takes a dramatic twist when another car wreck happens right behind the reporter. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You see Hoover Street here. Officials say it's one of the most dangerous streets in all of Los Angeles. And now
when a local counselor insists a road isn't dangerous.
Really? They just took off? Jesus Christ, these people are nuts.
You know something's about to go wrong. Watch as the A19 proves him wrong in the most ironic way possible.
I will not accept that it's a highly dangerous road. The road, obviously, like other roads, gives cause for concern when accidents do occur.
But Mr. Davidson had barely finished speaking when this happened.
So as soon as that work is finished, the Central Reserve safety fencing will go ahead.
Yeah. Luckily, no one was hurt in the crash. It was just another example of how hazardous the A19 can be.
It's not every day you see temperatures that high, even in Texas.
Your heat index is 107. Everyone in McKinney is dead. The temperature, the heat index right now in McKinney is 10,000. What is that?
He said they're dead. It's over. They're done. 10,105. Wow. They're just dead. I love that.
101,105. It's hot in McKinney.
A simple segment about animals turns into a laugh riot with one unexpected comment. Watch as the hosts try to keep it together after a hilarious slip-up.
But they've started wearing your clothes.
That's Molly.
Pussy, get out of my pants. Look how cute he is. Sorry, Dip. Oh, look how much fun they're having without jeans there. You're on your own, girlfriend. It's very cute. There we go. There you go. Coming up, the obesity warning to parents. We're going to speak to Australia's top doctor, Lisa. And
a major blunder by Comcast aired a photoshopped and anatomically explicit image of the Cubs mascot Clark the Bear.
Clark the Bear, described as a young, friendly cub who can't wait to interact with the kids. Also worth noting, he doesn't wear any pants. I think that is a gag photo. If we can switch to the next one, he also chooses to wear sneakers. But the New Pelicans, they may have a mascot problem of their own. Their mascot, Pierre the Pelican, is horrifying. He looks like a deranged, bloodthirsty clown that feeds on children. So both of them pretty bad, but which one was the worst? Mind you, that one was an artist's depiction.
First of all, I just want to know, I don't know what to say about a bear who does. Did Yogi Bear wear pants?
The Australian Open trophy ceremony takes a turn when the crowd reacts to a jab rollout comment. It's a moment that left everyone talking.
Time of heartfelt challenge. It's been a time of deep loss and extraordinary sacrifice for everyone. And with vaccinations on the way, rolling out in many countries around the world, it's now a time for optimism and hope for the future.
Reporting by the River takes a literal plunge when this Dutch TV reporter loses her footing.
Oops.
A serious news segment on BFM TV took an unexpected turn when the journalist accidentally cut the cheese live on air.
Qui prend quand il arrive sur place, même après que la police soit intervenue d'abord.
6 heures après l'attaque, que sait-on du profil des assaillants?
Mais écoutez, on sait que l'un d'eux, s'il s'agit bien de lui,
A shocking.
Why did this man look at somebody else like they did something wrong when he did that? Explain that.
Why did it get silent? I mean, if it accidentally lets it rip, I mean, wouldn't you just play it off like it wasn't you?
Yeah, keep talking. And he stops and goes, like, did you guys hear that? Because I did. Did you? What a mess. That was too funny. Welcome back, Alicia.
And controversial discussion about women using fake pregnancy tests to trap men.
So what would you do if your girlfriend faked her pregnancy?
I'd probably break up with her.
What if you didn't know it was fake? If she provided a real positive pregnancy test, but it wasn't hers?
I would sue her and get my money back. And then I'd break up with her and then hook up with her sister.
When words fail, use the table. Watch as these pundits turn a heated debate into an impromptu furniture fight. Live.
Holy shit. Are you serious? Wow. Talk about a little too much coffee there, guys. I mean, good Lord almighty. That was
just a typical day at work.
Shit, what the hell was that all about? Yeah, a little too much testosterone. I'm saying, like, good God, they tore the table apart over that one.
Live reporting goes rogue. This reporter didn't expect security officials to crash the scene and threaten his camera.
Hvordan oplever du forholdene lige nu?
Jamen, vi kan jo vise, hvordan forholdene er lige her, hvis vi drejer kameraet. We are live on Danish television, og der kan I se, nu bliver vi stoppet med at filme, og det er forholdene her. Mister, you invited the whole world to you invited the whole world to come here. Why can't we film? It's a public place. We can film with this permit. This is the upgrade pass, and this is the accreditation. Okay. We can film anywhere we want. Okay. There are only, of course.
Only for the Qatar. Qatar, you have because the Qatar is.
No. We don't need permit. No, but listen. But you can break the camera. You want to break the camera? Okay, you break the camera. Okay. Yes. So you're threatening us by smashing the camera.
Nothing says home pride like a homeowner stopping the PM mid-speech to save his freshly seeded lawn.
10,000 Australians. Sure, let's just move back from there.
Hey guys, I've just reseated that.
Please, off the thing.
Sorry, man.
All good? That's all good. Thanks. So it's the projects that count.
Just when you thought your family reunions were crowded.
It's now 6:33, if I can tell time. Want it to be accurate like Andrew.
You can tell time, and you know what a couch shift
Look
is.
at that.
Now.
I'm learning so much today.
Meantime, you know, as the old saying goes, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do except to listen to Natalie's Fact of the Day.
Exactly. Get this. The largest number of children born to one woman is recorded at 69 children. From 1725 to 1765, a Russian peasant gave birth naturally to
no drugs
at all. 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
Hey, man.
How is that?
$16 children, guys.
Impossible. It's crazy.
Well, we've already explained the cow chip to you this morning, so I don't want to explain anything
That's
more.
true. That's
just
true.
leave it at that.
She's got quite the uterus. We'll just say that much.
Quite the uterus. I don't think she has a uterus after 16 kids, in my opinion. Wow. That's a lot. Right, brutally. I had 7, and I thought I was ridiculous, but damn.
Radar shot this morning.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying. I know you psyched.
Yeah, it was 69 children.
Wait, did I not hear that clearly?
Yeah, she said 69 children.
No, she didn't. It must have cut out or something for me because I only heard Let's try that again.
33. I can tell time. Why don't you be accurate like
You
Andrew?
can tell time, and you know what a cow chip
Look at
is
that.
now.
I'm learning so much today.
Meantime, you know, as the old saying goes, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do except to listen to Natalie's Fact of the Day.
Exactly. Get this. The largest number of children born to one woman is recorded at 69 children. From 1725 to 17...
How did I hear 16? 69?
She
What?
should have just stuck with the number, you know?
Oh my God. Oh, hell no. Could that woman even walk? How would you even be able to walk at that point? How is 69 kids? Oh my God. And what were the years between? Hold on.
1765, a Russian peasant gave birth naturally to this. The largest number of children born to one woman is recorded at 69 children. From 1725 to 1765,
From 1725 to 1765.
Did she say a Russian peasant?
Yes.
Wow.
Good Lord Almighty. Where the hell did they live at? In a warehouse? She would have been, constantly pregnant for that period of time. Like I said, could she still walk after that? Holy hell almighty, no way. Nope.
Russian peasant gave birth naturally to
No drugs.
No drugs at all. 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
Hey, man.
How is that even possible? It's crazy.
Well, we've already explained the cow chip to you this morning, so I don't want to have to explain anything
That's
more.
true.
We'll just
true.
leave it at that.
She's got quite the uterus. We'll just say that much.
Satellite radar shot this morning.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying. I know you. I can't believe you said that. All right, satellite radar. Clear skies. 73. That's what her husband said.
Only in Nebraska. A man gets pulled over with a full-sized bull named Howdy Doody riding shotgun. It's a traffic stop you have to see to believe.
The officers received a call reference a car driving into town that had a cow in it. They thought that it was going to be, like a calf, something smaller, something that actually fit inside the vehicle.
And the vehicle was big enough. Well, technically.
As a result, the officer performed a traffic stop and addressed some traffic violations that were occurring with that particular situation.
The occupant of the vehicle was identified as Lee Meyer of Neely. The Watusi bull's name was Howdy Doody.
When confronted about dumping wood, this man's response is an unexpected blend of defiance and humor.
In the street. So what I'm asking is,
you don't have to ask me, and I don't take no orders from no woman, by the way. I don't take no orders from no women.
Degevich says he was planning to go back and clean up the wood, but only had $1 worth of gas. So you were saying that you were going back to clean up the wood?
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm Mr. Cleanup. Okay. I'm not Mr. Clean. I'm Mr. Clean Up.
Somebody said
that I live in Warren and I'm cleaning up Detroit. Go figure that one out.
But somebody said that they tried to yell at you to come back and you kept going. And
it must have been a woman, and I don't listen to women yelling. I tell them to shut up.
A live TV moment that catches the anchor completely off guard with a cheeky joke.
I'm going to venture to say that this guy doesn't care for women.
He's single.
Yeah, definitely single, and probably had a bad relationship at one point in his life. Either that or his mama didn't love him, maybe. I don't know. Just saying.
Watch his reaction. It's priceless.
Kelly, you get Jason out here.
Everybody wants a yoga girl, right, Jason?
That's right.
And I know you want me to toss your salad too, don't you?
All right, on that note.
Hey, that never gets old.
For last season, as you look at Fanning on the
Mick Fanning's terrifying shark encounter at J-Bay Open shows just how wild surfing can get. Glad he's okay.
Excuse me. To the assistance of the jet skis, he'll hop on the sled and reset.
And that's a wrap for today.
Climbing up.
If you enjoyed these clips, hit subscribe, share with your friends, and tell us your favorite moment in the comments. See you next time for more fun and surprises.
Wow, that was a little scary. Shark stuffs. Hold on a minute here.
Can you do that for us?
Not.
So this will be it for today. Thank you, Molly, for sending this over. It's our last little bit of whatever we got, and that's gonna shut her down, folks. Let's see what we got here.
Trigger me.
I cannot wait for you to watch yourself on body cam.
Law enforcement never knows what might happen when they respond to a call. Something as minor as a fender bender can blow up into something much more violent. We're breaking down the top 6 times suspects completely lost their cool on body camera. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg. We begin today's episode with a special repeat performance. You remember her?
I have to work at noon. Please.
Put your leg inside the vehicle.
Put your leg in, or you will go to jail. Put your leg in the car. You're going. All right, no, hands up.
That was Kayla Guitar in March of 2023. Guitar had called 911 just to scare her boyfriend. Her arrest and booking that day ended up lasting hours, with multiple officers involved in figuring out what happened and keeping Guitar calm long enough to answer some questions. Fast forward 6 months later, and this is the scene officers found when they responded to a minor traffic accident in Marshfield, Wisconsin.
Oh my God! Why are you get away from me?
Ma'am, I'm your friend. Who's involved in the accident?
From what I gathered, is her. She rear-ended him because he was sitting at a light that was green, and then I'm trying to talk to her and just calm her down. She's like,
Officer, I have to go.
You can't leave yet. Don't leave.
I'm in the middle of an order. I have food in my car. I have food in my car.
You need to calm
I have
down.
food in my car.
You need to calm
I have
down.
food in my car.
Stand over here.
Leave me alone. Babe, you need to get here. You need to get here.
You can go.
Okay, thank you. Get here now. You these cops are missing me.
So what happened?
The light turned, there was a car in front of me, and all of a sudden I got hit from behind.
Okay.
And then I pulled over here.
All right. What's your information here?
I'm scared.
I'm in the middle of work. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. You need to get here now. These cops they're pinning me to a corner.
Yeah, we're trying to gather information so we can get you out of here. Okay?
My car is.
Kayla.
My car is. Are you safe at the start?
You're not starting your car.
No, please, open the start. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, please get here, please. The cops are trying to arrest me.
Kayla, we're not here to arrest you.
I think they need to call an ambulance for her.
Please, no. Get here now, please.
You just have to clean up.
Get here now. Get here now.
This is another one. This is uncalled for stupidity.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
What is she on? They're not even trying to arrest her. They were just trying to talk to her. Probably because she knows she did something wrong, and maybe she's got a warrant or something. That's probably why.
My life is over.
Let's just gather up the information and get out of here.
Exactly, bud.
The
Exactly.
officers, who already seem to know who they're dealing with, are doing their best to straighten everything out.
You need to get here now. These cops are pinning me to a corner.
Yeah, we're trying to gather information so we can get you out of here. Okay?
Kayla.
I swear to God, this is the same person. Is it or is it not?
No. You're not
I
getting
need to see that. I'm not.
getting
They're getting started. No, please. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, please get here, please. The cops are trying to arrest me.
Kayla, we're not here to arrest you.
This is the same woman.
Please, no!
Kayla,
Get here now, please!
we just have to conduct
Get
an
here
accident
now!
investigation, okay?
Get here now!
This could be solved.
Off! I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything!
Kayla, get out of the
I
street!
didn't do
Get out of the
anything!
street!
I didn't do anything wrong!
Kayla, settle down.
I'm in front of my car! My life is over!
Despite Qatar having very minimal damage to her vehicle, she's insistent that it's at a total loss.
Please, can you see if it starts for me?
Kayla,
Please,
we
can
can
you
see
see if it starts?
Yeah, we can do that.
Mom, I just got into a car accident. My car's
Kayla, it's okay.
My car
Is it leaking?
You had a green light, you wouldn't go!
Hey, Kayla, you have insurance?
While one officer speaks with the driver of the truck, the other does what he can for Qatar, but she continues to scream at him, insult him, and flip him off.
What's drivable, Kayla?
Why are you laughing?
Are you okay?
She needs like psychological help, in my opinion. Literally, like here's the thing, folks. If this woman is mentally ill, okay, she needs the right help. Obviously, this has been more than once that this has happened. She needs to be medicated or whatever, but they can't even approach her to speak to her. She shouldn't be out in public like this, is what I'm saying. You shouldn't be driving a car. There's definitely something not right with her, in my opinion. Okay, just saying.
Do we have another unit coming? Yeah, that's fine.
The longer this goes on, the more worked up Qatar becomes.
Right.
Kayla, get out of the street.
No!
Get out of the road.
No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Get the out of my face! Leave me alone! I don't care! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
It's a pretty simple accident investigation.
Off!
No.
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going on the road.
I'm not.
You're not going to go on the road.
This is insane! This is insane! I can't believe it! Ah!
Okay, you want to tell us what happened?
No! The light was green and he didn't go!
Okay. Officer Bergel, accident report. You want the case number?
Kill yourself!
Exactly. Okay. Do you have her current information? Do you have insurance?
I'm not giving you anything.
Do you have insurance?
I'm not giving you anything.
All right, well, we'll just get her a citation.
Okay, give me a citation. I don't care. What do I give you a citation for? I have insurance. I just don't have an insurance card.
You just told me that.
Why can't she just talk to somebody? I mean, this is insane.
I don't have the information. I don't know.
Okay. Would you like to give it to us at some point? You want to tell us what happened?
The light was green and my tires are full and I slid into his truck.
Your tires are bald?
That's what Cheryl told me.
Okay. When was that?
The other day. No, I wanted to get hit by a car.
Why?
I can't afford to fix this.
Probably don't have to fix it that much.
You guys are straight up stupid.
Okay. I'm not going to put up with that.
I don't
I'm not putting up with that.
an insurance card. My insurance is through a different state.
What? Okay. You can call Officer Berg tomorrow and let him know who your insurance is.
No,
Okay. Well, then you'll be cited for that.
that's fine. I don't care. You guys get shot.
The officers then let Qatar know she's going to have some citations, and she jumps back into her car, speeding away from the scene.
There'll be an accident report and some citations to Kayla.
The following day, one of the officers called the driver of the black truck that Qatar rear-ended to get his take on the situation.
And then she got out and came up to me, and she was, she asked if I was all right. I was like, yeah. And then I went and called 911, get you guys there, And then she was like ready to leave.
Yeah.
She just wanted to leave. It's like, and the 911 operator heard her say, "We'll just have him come to my house after, you know."
This was either a show she put on, or whatever reason. She either maybe there is a mental health issue, or she's just ignorant. There's one of three ways to look at it, in my opinion. There was no reason to act that way by any means whatsoever. None. So there's no excuse. And if it is a mental, issue, then she shouldn't be out driving like that. Just saying.
Yeah. And then she got really hysteric, and then that's when I yelled out her license plate number, and
yeah.
So
okay, do you feel like yesterday, like her behavior caused a disturbance?
Oh yeah, she was yelling on the sidewalk, yelling, and I was the cause. Top of her lungs, she was freaking out.
Okay.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, that's I know that's a bit much to have to deal with. Especially for
it's a minor accident.
Yeah, it was a minor accident. Doesn't seem like there might have been some paint scuffing, but it didn't look like there was much damage to your vehicle. Because ultimately, her behavior, how she was acting yesterday, we had sort of discussed it a lot. I know it was towards the end of the day and towards the end of our shift, but ultimately that was extremely unacceptable on her part. So I will be charging her with disorderly conduct for that. It's not something you should have to deal with for an accident, and that's not the way, not a proper way to behave for something that was basically, similar to hitting a deer.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of contacts with her before, and that seems to be pretty much in line with her normal behavior. So, yeah. So sometimes she gets like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that if we were going to pursue charges against her, that you felt that she had caused a disturbance, which I think everybody in that surrounding area certainly did. So,
well, yeah, she was running around, and yeah.
Guitar was later charged with disorderly conduct, operating a motor vehicle without insurance, driving too fast for conditions, and following too closely. Guitar entered a no contest plea to the traffic citations and was given a $500 fine. Guitar pled no contest to the disorderly conduct in March 2024 and was given 2 years of probation. Next, we head to Key West, Florida. It's September 2023. An officer notices a woman turn into a shopping center after police received calls that she'd been driving erratically.
Hello. Sorry. For what? Are you okay? Huh? All right. We got a call about your driving, that you were having problems staying in the lane. So, and I thought it was weird that you kind of put your turn signal on and you took a while to figure out where you're going. And then when you made the left, you made this really wide turn. You okay? You sure? Okay. You have your license, registration, proof of insurance? All right. What's the matter? Why are you crying? Do you still live in Key West? You sure? What's the matter? You sure you're okay? Is there anything I can do for you? No? Okay. Do you have your registration and proof of insurance? 6101. The registration and proof of insurance. Do you have all that? I got your license. I just need your insurance. Of course. And registration.
Just trying to get home.
Okay. Where were you coming from? It looks like you were doing some shopping on the mainland, huh? No?
No.
Oh, okay. I just saw the bags and.
No. My husband, he broke his leg. What do you want from me?
Okay, I just want to make sure you're okay to drive. That's all.
What do you want from me?
Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that you are okay to drive and go home. I tell you what, do me a favor, turn the car off for me. All right, wait right here. Kind of get yourself together a little bit, all right? I'll be right back with you. Just wait here, okay?
The driver is later identified as Deborah Odom. Things may seem a little bit off so far in the traffic stop, but they're about to escalate even further as a second officer arrives to assist.
All right, it's going to be a few more minutes. I have a little problems with the computer, okay? You doing a little bit better?
No, like why are you pulling me over?
Well, I didn't really. I was following you because we got a call about your driving. And people were saying, I mean, from the 100-mile marker, they were calling about a red.
Really?
Yes. And so when you pulled in here, you made a very.
I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to do what?
I'm
No.
not gonna do
Put
that.
your car in park. Put your car in park.
No.
Car in park now.
Why?
Ma'am, put your car in park.
Why?
Step out all the way in park. Step out of the car for me. Because you were about to take off on me and you are now lawfully detained. So please step out of the vehicle.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Please
step out.
No.
No?
No.
So either, listen, step out of the car. I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of the car.
Then I want to record everything.
We're recording too.
I will record.
We're recording.
Then I will record everything.
That's fine, but you need to step out of the car.
Step out, please. You just let me record everything.
No, first you step out of the car, then you record anything.
Ma'am, here.
No.
Well, you're either
really.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So we've given you several lawful orders for you to step out of the car. You're refusing those orders. And I'm telling you to get out of the car right now.
She's telling me to get out of the car right now.
Yes.
Welcome, Taylor.
Because I'm conducting a DUI investigation. That's why.
DUI?
Yes.
Seriously?
Seriously.
We're not joking. We've had way too busy of a day to joke with you about this. Okay? Okay. Your phone is still attached.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh. Here, tell you what. Why don't you stand over here? We'll close the door
You know
so
what,
you.
you know what
have
you
a
don't
little-
understand is that I just left. You guys are just really aren't you?
Okay.
You say so?
So,
She's under the influence.
ma'am, come over here, please.
No, you don't understand.
Well, then explain it to me.
At least she seems to be.
I've got all the time to hear it.
So here we are. I have breast cancer. I just had my third treatment of breast cancer, and these people have stopped me.
Okay, so
You think that's cool?
well, based on the fact that several people called in that they were concerned about your driving and how you almost hit them.
I understand.
Okay, so my next question to you is, based on the fact that given that I can smell alcohol in your breath, okay, you're swaying while you stand, I'm going to ask if you want to consent to some field sobriety exercises.
Of course I would. But,
Okay.
But I just lost.
You just lost what?
It just is something with my followers.
Okay, your followers. All right, I gotcha. So with that being said, would you be willing to?
Of course. I don't want any kind of problem.
Okay, so do me a favor. I need you to put the phone down.
No, I can't. They want to know what's happening.
Okay, so understand something that you're not going to be able to do these exercises with your phone in your hand.
Okay. Well, like I have breast cancer. I have breast cancer, and you too are like, really?
Okay, so are you going to do these exercises? Yes or no?
See, this kind of thing is disgusting to me. I feel for this woman, breast cancer. My mother survived breast cancer. That's horrible, okay? She obviously is having a rough time, stopped off, had some drinks or something, and now she's intoxicated and driving. You can't use breast cancer as an excuse to be a drunk driver and possibly hurt or kill someone. That's what I'm saying. That's sick. Don't do that. You know, I feel for you, ma'am. I really do. It's horrible what she's gone through, but this is wrong, folks. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Okay.
I'll do anything you want me to.
Then I need you to put the phone down.
Okay, will you hold it?
I'm not going to hold it for you, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Nope, we're going to do some exercises first, ma'am. So here, do me a favor. Just do me a favor.
Yeah,
Stand.
they're recording within. Okay. So we're done.
Just stand with your feet together, your arms at your sides. That's all I need you to do right now. Like arms at your sides.
Okay.
There you go. Feet together.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable doing this in your in those shoes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check your eyes. Okay. So what I want you to do. I haven't run her yet.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Listen, don't worry about it. Listen, we just got to get through this, okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So feet together, arms at your sides. Okay. Do you have blindness in either eye?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Do you wear contact lenses or any corrective lenses?
Contacts.
Or you have them in now?
No.
You don't have your contacts in now?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't afford them.
Okay. So, like I said, what I'm going to ask you to do, other than what you've already told us about your health conditions, are you sick or injured in any other way?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any problems standing on one leg or?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold this pen up. What I want you to do is use your right index finger and touch the tip of the pen for me. Okay. Now, look at the pen for me. What I'm going to ask you to do is to look at the pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? Don't move your head. Can you kind of hold my arm up and it's...
That's the one.
Pen and the pen only.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure you want to keep your shoes on? Well, you have to stand with your feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm giving you the option. If you want to take off your shoes,
Yes, ma'am.
but your feet have to be together. Together.
You gave me this together to be.
Don't move your head. Don't look at me. Start over. Just look at the pen. You got it? Yeah.
Come on, guys. Don't do this to me in front of all these people, please.
Well, like I said, we don't really have a choice in the matter, okay? If I could do this to somewhere else, I would.
Please,
But
come on.
I can't. We got to do this.
I can just find a place tonight to sleep.
Unfortunately, at this point in time, I would get fired if I didn't continue with what I need to do, okay?
What are you talking about?
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to do a series of exercises called the walk and turn, okay? And we're going to use this line here.
So in front of everybody out there, like, this makes you happy.
It doesn't make me happy at all.
Okay. What do you mean do?
But listen, I'm just concerned that...
What do you mean do?
Okay. Well, Deb, if you would just take a breath. I know that you're upset. I would be upset too. But
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. We have to do a series of exercises where the question that we have is, would you feel more comfortable doing them barefoot or in your shoes?
Or do you have another pair of shoes?
Why would it? No.
Do you have a pair of flip-flops?
Why would it be barefoot?
Okay, you don't have to be barefoot.
Dear God.
Those, they're sandals, so...
Why don't we just call Rick and let's just talk to him and let's just please.
I don't understand how the sheriff is going to help you out of this situation.
Because I've known him for 10 years and he knows I'm not a
Well, nobody has called you that. Nor do we think that. Let's go over here. Yes. Let's go over here and let's end this one.
Oh, she's going to take off. Do me a favor, turn...
I just want to record.
Okay, well, we're getting to
Turn
the
your
point.
car off. And listen, we're going to have to take this away from you. So, are we refusing to do the rest of these exercises?
No, of course
Then let's
not.
finish
Of
them.
course not.
Then let's
I
finish
love
them.
you guys. Like, I don't want anything.
I don't want to be in this position either, okay?
I also
And I
want
know,
to,
but please, put the phone down.
I want to record all you guys.
We're recording
And
too.
she acts like she don't want to. Like, she got my
I know you did not.
Listen, all right, we're done.
You got my license?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Nope. Because this is not going to end well for you.
Are you kidding me?
No, we are not kidding you.
Give me my phone.
Can you let him know what?
Give me my phone.
6105. We'll have one in custody.
Give me my phone.
Your phone's going with us.
No, give me my phone.
No.
Give me my phone.
Your phone will go with you.
Do you want to take this?
I'll take it.
Okay.
No.
Are
give
you
me my
PTO
phone.
certified?
She chose that. Like, she has got some kind of going on with him. So, we'll just really.
Yes.
Really? Like, you threatening me?
No.
I'm
walking.
Please stop.
Are you going to walk with me, or are we going to have
Can
to
I
carry
just
you to
my Can I not turn it off?
We're going to take care of all that. Is there anything other than your phone that you want?
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
As Odom continues to accuse the officers of harming her, she also repeatedly asked to speak to the sheriff.
You're hurting me. 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 Are you? No, I'm not gonna walk you. Stop! You're hurting me! You're to the ground. Oh, why don't you try taking me to the ground? Sit. Take me! Take me! Oh, take me! Take me! Take me! I would prefer not. Take me! Really? We can. Oh, yeah. All right, let's jump in the car and on the ground. You can go to the back of my patrol car. You watching this? Thank you, baby. Record it! Record it! No, just please record. We are. Yeah, record it. That red light on her car, too. You see that? You see that? You see that? Are you trying to trip me now? You're stupid. Thank you. Oh, my God. Stop! We're going to walk. Stop! Walk, walk. Nope. Want to lift your leg? Nope. No. No. All right. 13 for 14 minutes. Can you please? Is there another unit coming? From where? You sure about that? Please help me! Here, I will help you up.
This is. I'm sad for this woman. It's obvious that she's intoxicated, and you're acting like a child here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Come on, you guys. Oh.
Roll on your side. Roll on your side, Deb.
The officers call for paramedics to come check on Odom, who continues to swing between irate, apologetic, and inconsolable. She also starts to tell the other deputies arriving on the scene that the first officers assaulted her.
We had her seated. She didn't want that. Okay. So then we put her.
Yeah, both of these officers are very, very calm considering what they should be at this point. This is so ridiculous.
Okay.
She hit me. She hit me in the face. She hit me in the face.
What's your name? What's your name?
What's your name? Debbie. She hit me in the face.
Okay. Okay.
She hit me in the face.
All right.
She hit me in the face.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
She hit me in the face.
All right. All right.
She hit me in the face.
Okay.
My arrest, okay? Okay. Say 3 inches in the face. You
She hit me in the
okay,
face.
Where?
She hit me. I can't.
If this was a minority, the pepper spraying, yeah, very true, very true. That's why I say that they should have done it with her. She absolutely should have had it. I understand, like I said, she's got breast cancer. She's saying she has it. She just came from a treatment. God bless her, and that's horrifying. That doesn't give you the right to do this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't think that police officers get paid anywhere near enough to have to deal with these kind of flipping idiots when they do these things. It's so stupid. So stupid. And then they wonder why people wonder why there are officers out there that have had enough and they flip out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but think about what they go through all day long, every day. At some point, something's going to happen. I'm just saying that. Welcome back, Linda. Good to see you today again.
Okay. Calm down. Okay. Calm down.
She told me about
Do something. You will. So you're consenting to a test of your. Hey, she's consenting now.
Why would I not?
All right. All right. Let's roll.
The officer takes Odom to the station where they want to perform a breathalyzer test, but any hopes of cooperation are quickly dashed.
Please stop. No, ma'am. Please stop. You act like I'm doing a crazy part. Just stop. 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 Let go of me. Let go of me. We're not.
I almost wonder if she's got something else going on too, and the alcohol is making it worse because she's so on again, off again. You know what I mean?
We're going to do this again. We are not going to do this again. Yeah.
No, we good.
No, we're good. Come on, sit.
Thank you.
Stop.
Stop.
No.
Stop it. If you bite me,
Did
you're
you
gonna get
just
another charge, okay? So stop. Relax.
Get off of me.
Deb?
Get off of me.
Relax, Deb.
Get off of me.
Relax.
Get off of me.
Relax.
You're choking.
Nobody's
You're
choking.
choking me.
No one's choking you, Deb. Relax.
You're
Stop.
choking me.
Relax.
Oh, God damn it. You're choking me.
You guys have ready?
Yeah, I have it in the car.
You stink Okay. Perfect. Please stop tapping me like you're my friend. Stop.
Can you open your mouth real quick? Just gotta make sure not to.
Can you open your mouth real quick? I have.
Just did the talk. Can you open it, please?
She did bite me.
She did?
Yeah. I did not try to bite you, you stupid.
It's okay. If you want
I didn't try to. Really? I tried to bite you?
Well, I saw you.
Oh, I see. We're all in together. Okay.
Deb,
Can you please open your mouth for me? I just gotta make sure.
Okay, Ms. Barbara, thank you for stopping by. We're done anyway for the day. I was just finishing up this one clip here. You have a wonderful day, Ms. Barbara. And again, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad everything is going in a positive direction, and hope to see you soon, Barbara. Take care, hon.
Sure you ain't got nothing there.
You said you were going to be cooperative when we got, and that you were going to supply a.
I'm gonna.
Listen, man.
Can I just get sometimes get somebody to wipe the rest
I will. If you turn around,
If you turn around,
I'm going to do it for you. I told you I would. Okay. That's one way to get it done.
Yeah.
Go and get tissues for?
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you want to make this go as fast as humanly possible, I'm going to need you to open your mouth for me. Blow. You don't want to blow?
No.
Okay. You just want me to wipe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good. So now that that's open, done. Can you please open your mouth for me so I can make sure you don't
Can you
have
please open your mouth and shut up?
I mean, we can sit here and sit here and sit
All
here.
night. I can sit here all night. I don't give a.
The faster we get this over, the
I don't
faster you
give
get to the bathroom?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Don't really give
okay.
So are you going to do this or not?
Do what?
You agree to
I want to call Rick Ramsey.
Okay.
I want to call him
Ramsey.
Ramsey. Yeah.
Ramsey.
Stupid.
Okay.
I know his name.
I know his name too.
Okay.
I give $2,000 to his. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
You're dumb.
Thanks.
Get the here.
Okay, man. For me, this process,
She's stupid, and she's like she cannot be.
That's fine.
What do you call it? She can't be.
This is your time to prove her wrong.
No, she's a piece of.
If you want to prove that, I need you to open your mouth.
That's it. So we can
And so I can start this. And
we just need to see if there's anything in your mouth, ma'am.
There's nothing in my mouth.
I gotta check.
Check. Can you just look?
No, check her mouth.
Okay.
Ooh, in it. She got in it.
There's just a little piece of gum. But
Okay.
Yeah,
I just gotta make sure you have that little piece of gum in your mouth.
I don't have anything in my mouth.
Can I see, please?
I want her away from me. She's evil. She's a.
Is it a finger with you?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
She's a piece.
Okay. So
Oh,
gonna bring this
I'm gonna take him because I'm so weird.
I love my dog.
Odom continues to make the situation worse and worse for herself.
Oh,
you want another charge? Do you want another charge?
For what?
For battery on the wheel? If you kick me or bite me again, you're gonna be on the floor. Do you understand me?
Do you think I?
Do you understand?
no, you did bite her.
Do you understand me?
Yes,
or
she
no?
did.
I never bit you.
Do you understand what I'm saying
Okay.
to you?
You piece of. Just get me out of here. I'm trying to
Get
get
that as fast as possible.
Yeah,
It don't work so fast.
yeah. Well, my lawyer said give me everything good, so I did. So
That's what I'm trying to do.
get these. I already got these two.
Thank you, Miss Sarah.
Can we get like you out of here? Oh wow, you're so cool. You're
That's the sad part, is some of these people get so inebriated and they wouldn't normally act like this. And then the next day they sit back and they're told how they act, or they remember how they acted, and they're completely ashamed of themselves. And it's humiliating. But I don't know. If she's really got breast cancer, she's probably struggling with that emotionally too, which doesn't help the situation. You know, you got that, then you had alcohol. She's probably very angry at the world right now.
And depressed. I'm sure she's depressed over the cancer, and she
Of
probably
course.
just turned to the alcohol. And it does. It being a depressant, it completely changes people.
It does, and that's why I understand this. But I mean, I feel bad for the officers too, because they really were trying to be helpful to her.
Oh
in the
yeah, you
beginning.
bet. Yeah, definitely.
You know, she really was. And she's like, why are you crying? This and that and everything else. And in the beginning, it showed me when she starts crying, that kind of gives you she's like, you know what? Just one more thing to add to the plate that she's eating off of right now, So yeah, I feel they have the absolute patience of a saint, because I've seen officers snap way earlier than what these officers have done thus far. That's another thing too. That's a good point, Brutally, that her cancer treatment medication could have interacted and made her a completely different person. That's another thing too. Because I've seen people that I know for a fact, or what I'm going to call a happy drunk person, You know, they're a lot of fun. They're happy. And because of different medications they've been on, it turns them dark. It's very weird. So that could be part of it. I don't know. But either way, yeah, she's got a YouTube channel too. She said she was live, or Facebook, one of the two. She said she was live or gonna go live or something, but who knows? I feel bad in some senses for her, but at the same time, I feel really bad for the officers dealing with this stuff, you know?
Oh, a black person and a white person are united, but you don't give a about her. You stupid. You hate her. You hate her because she's black. You can't stand it because she gets everything that you think that you should get.
I got one more thing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Deborah.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Oh yeah.
Deborah.
Yeah.
Deborah.
You think, oh, she gets everything. Oh, she shouldn't get everything. She shouldn't because she.
If you refuse to take the test, I have sit down.
You didn't tell me to sit down.
If you refuse to sit down, you notice they see it. You don't have to really listen. You're supposed to, but I have requested of you. Your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first refusal.
What do you think about your friend?
18
You
years.
think how she likes that you talk about her behind her back?
Privilege
You think
has
how she likes
been
that?
previously suspended.
You call her like a, she's a woman. Yeah. I heard what you said about her. Oh, she's black. She's black. She gets,
for
she gets
refusing
everything.
to
She's
submit
black.
to a lawful test of your breath,
stupid.
urine, or blood.
You're stupid. She's
Additionally,
stupid. You're stupid.
if you refuse to take the test, I have requested of you.
Oh, look at you. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
If you
What you
have
gonna do?
Fined
What you gonna do?
7.35
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
for refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood.
She's twice
will
the
be
woman you'll ever
committing
be.
a misdemeanor.
Ever be.
In addition,
You're a piece of
paper.
You're a piece of
I cannot wait for you to watch yourself on body cam. I cannot wait. You are going to sit there and you're going to be appalled by your behavior.
No, I'm really not, because everything I said, you said,
okay.
You cannot believe that she had her job because she was black.
Okay.
You said it on body cam. So I plan on showing it on to everybody.
I hope you do. Yes, thank you.
You're going to have to fill other stuff out later.
Okay.
The officers then take Odom the short distance to booking for the jail,
Jail,
and you guessed it, things do not improve from there.
No.
Lisa, I need to search you.
No, I want full disclosure. I want my phone.
It's all yours.
No, I want full disclosure. Stop. Stop.
We have to do the search.
Then you need to take pictures of what you're doing to me.
You want a video?
Where's the video?
Right there.
I'm you weirdo. Stop.
DUI.
Battery and Leo.
Battery and Leo.
Oh, DUI. No, it's not DUI, you stupid. We both know what you did. I had to stop. I'm having breast cancer. I'm under. Stop it. So I'm like breast cancer. This is my. This is what you're doing to me.
Trying to take it.
Stop.
Relax.
Stop.
Relax.
You stop.
You want to keep them on? You can keep them on.
You. Everyone sees what you're doing. Breast cancer victim. Dear God, what is wrong with you? Stop it! Get these off of me! Listen
Sorry,
to
both
me.
of them, so.
If you keep acting up, I'm gonna lift the handcuff and you're gonna stay like that for another hour, okay?
No. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't speak.
Okay.
Why are you hurting me? Stop! Look what you did to me! Look what you did to me!
Ain't on your jewelry off.
You.
I have a bag for her jewelry.
Don't let me jewelry.
Okay, so that necklace and those rings.
No, you hurt me.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
No, you were nice to you, no.
Okay. We need to get all the jewelry.
No.
It wasn't nice.
Either you take them off or she's going to take them off. We have to take the jewelry off.
It's not gonna happen. Lisa, we don't want to use force. We need to put it in there.
Right there.
Stop!
Relax.
Stop hurting me!
Oh, there you go.
Why are you hurting me?
Debbie, we talked about this.
My baby.
All right, Miss Debbie, we talked about this, right?
Stop it! Let go! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! I don't mean to. Please stop hurting me. Please stop hurting me.
Stop.
Please stop hurting me.
I'm holding your hand. That's all I'm doing is keeping her.
Do you not see what you're doing?
Look, that's all I'm doing.
You're hurting me. Come on, please, I'm hurt.
Exactly, Dane.
Lieutenant, how we asking you to go, or you want to sit in the chair?
Okay, you're gonna go sit right here in this chair.
She's not worth the fight. No.
Can I wipe my nose? Can I wipe my nose?
Brian, this is de-escalation training, putting her in the chair, things like that. This is exactly what this is. She can calm down. Because you can't de-escalate somebody that's not in their right mind. Because you can't reason with somebody because they're not who they normally are. Their mind is not working the right way. So you can't de-escalate a situation that's not under anybody's control. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to de-escalate the situation by putting her in the chair and getting her to calm down, and maybe some of this will wear off, hopefully. Just saying.
Get on my nose. Get on my nose. Get on my nose.
Sit back. Relax. Sit back.
Hey, Kimber.
Does that make you feel good? You piece of shit.
It was simple.
Really? I want to wipe my nose.
That's the thing, Brian, is they're not screaming back and forth at her. She's screaming. They're calmly talking to her. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Really?
Oh, that's another one. Good job.
You're on a roll. Hey, guess what? They have the camera, idiot. That's the worst part.
You've got a bunch of cameras on you right now.
I just want to wipe my nose. The one on the bottom. Jesus Christ, I just want to wipe. Can I just wipe my nose?
No, you make it sound like that's all that you want. You just kicked him, and you just kicked him. Now look where you are.
Odom asks once again if she can call Sheriff Ramsey.
Oh, look, I'm Hannibal Lecter. Oh, God. I can't breathe.
Here we go again.
Eventually, Odom is put in a spit hood and wheeled away, still screaming as she went. Odom ended up facing a whole host of charges, eventually pleading no contest in January 2024 to resisting an officer without violence and DUI, both misdemeanors. She was given 1-year probation and told she had to go to DUI school, complete 50 hours of community service, and couldn't have alcohol while she was serving her probation. She's also subject to random testing. Odom also had her driver's license revoked and her car impounded. We're going to get back to After Hours.
All right, guys, that'll do it for today. Some interesting stuff for sure. And there's a lot of different thoughts on these things, but, you know, this was pretty much what it is, in my opinion. You can't.
And that chair is also to keep them from hurting themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
she would have been banging her head on the wall. It was about to turn real dark.
Yep. And she was sitting there hitting and kicking these officers, spitting at them, things like that. I mean, come on, guys. There's no excuse for stupidity. Whether it's mental health, not mental health, whatever, you know what you're doing. And I think truly she was just highly intoxicated. And obviously she pled no contest to this, which tells you right there. You know, she knows what she did was stupid, and it is what it is. So either way, God help her, and, you know, God bless her with the breast cancer thing. I hope that it works out for her, so on and so forth. it definitely alcohol will definitely make things a little harder to deal with for people in their minds is all I'm
And
saying.
I'm sure she is a very nice, great
Yeah.
person when she's sober. I think maybe she just, we all have times in our life when we do something we're ashamed of, but it's a life lesson, and I hope she's learned from it.
100%. I agree. And like I said, I wish her the best. I hope that the breast cancer thing worked out for her and she's able to beat that. That's a horrible thing. Absolutely horrible thing. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Doodle, thanks for joining me up here today. I went a little bit over the time I thought, but that's okay. It is Sunday, so be it. But either way, guys, I appreciate you very much. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You guys, I might be in here later on tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Much love to everybody. Doodle, thank you again. Always fun. I hope you have a great day. If I don't see you till later. Everybody in here, don't forget to love yourselves, love each other. Don't change a thing, guys, because you guys are amazingly beautiful people, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
You too.